I think Hinako, other than Clark, obviously, Clark bias and TNS is real. Hinako is my second favorite grappler in this game for sure. She is just so fun, so cool, but you don't get to see her very often. So seeing her kicking off TNS here with Muse versus meatloaf, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. Hinako rock Iori, not a bad team.
Yeah, so starting off with Hinako. Hinako goes great on point. Character that can really mix you up, kind of like Clark, as you said before. Similar vein, but she actually like just deals out damage like no other.
Incredible.
So that's kind of the big difference between the characters, I would say. Clark has more options, but Hinako does damage, and we'll see if she even gets a chance. We've seen so many Shun'Eis on this channel just run over a team from point.
I was about to say, I think this matchup probably feels very terrible for Hinako, right? Her biggest downsides is how stubby she is and how slow she can be, right? And Shun'Ei is definitely able to play that lame keep away game and be so slippery and hard to catch, which we've already seen part of here from Muse in this matchup.
Oh, there you go, getting the invincible command grab going, trying to go for the standing command grab that time, but yeah, got away from it. Good job, Muse, keeping it in mind early in the first round.
Absolutely. Now just trying to create a little bit of space, trying to go for that stomp, and you see meatloaf is just having kind of difficult time figuring out how to actually catch Muse and keep them locked down. Runs on in and tries to get the button, but it's not gonna work. Short hop into the overhead, and Hinako is down. Did do a lot of damage though with only 14 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, so not gonna recover a lot of health as well. I want to know if Muse actually knew the 3A punish there, because that's not very common, a non-canceled move. Oh no, a DP on accident, and they're gonna eat a lot of damage for it.
Yeah, really unfortunate there. And anyone in chat, if you want to turn off closed captions, just hover over the actual stream itself and it should pop out on the left side. But here we go. Install coming through for meatloaf.
Yeah, also above the 42-second mark, so gonna get most of his health back, along with a 50% of a bar, because they're using the install version. And this was kind of like the style of rock that was first sort of theorized when the character first got this buff where they can keep the install forever. Playing second, like basically don't spend any meter on your point character and then go into install as soon as you can.
Yeah, and it's a really strong strategy. I mean, already here, meatloaf able to tie things up. Now has this buffed Rock going against Rio. And Rock definitely, you know, not a bad character by any means, but with that little extra damage, with those little extra buffs from the install, can definitely bring the pain here to Rio. Again, we're just having a difficult time catching Muse altogether.
Yeah, jumping back. meatloaf really willing to sort of chase him down, but Muse finally finds that big opening. Wonder if they'll cash out more to this? No, just the level 1.
And that's respectable too. I definitely could have been able to kill there, but wanted to hold on to the meter for the possible Iori coming out, but it might be coming back to haunt you. Meatloaf just gonna go for the OTG in that scenario and the Oki. Let's caught by the parry though, and now you're dead.
Oh, unfortunate. Something felt like the Farsi actually landed into the parry other than the other way around, but
for sure.
Iori on the anchor, you know and love him. Let's see if he can do some cleanup here, but you see Muse likes to play a little bit more reserved. A lot of jump backs, trying to play for the anti-airs.
And gonna go ahead and spend the level 2 fireworks. We just want to make sure we shut down Rio and tie things up as quick as possible. Of course, Muse is gonna come in with a pretty substantial meter lead, right? 3 bars versus the 1 bar is pretty staggering, so meatloaf has to play a little cautiously here to not get clipped by Ash into the Sans Palette.
Yeah, so the big thing for Ash is that they kind of want to get the character like underneath around 700 health, like underneath that, and they have 3 bars. That's kind of game day for Ash. So as long as we can get there and not get hit, you know, that's a big deal.
Yeah, we just got away with murder there, whiffing that flash kick. Not going to be able to actually go into the confirm there. Unfortunate. That's 2 bars just thrown down the drain.
Oh no, yeah, level 1 Spartan is gonna do as much damage as we can here. Let's see what the ender is. It's in a good position because in the corner, gonna try to close this out.
Oh, but the quick max again. Just find the opportunity to escape here. You cannot afford to make trades like this. Just have to thread the needle. This is so scary. Yeah, you're playing the zoning game, but one well-placed button here for meatloaf, and there it is, the trade. Meatloaf gets game number 1.
Yeah, meatloaf able to pull it back on the Iori. Very nice. Yeah, losing those 3 meters was so tough, right? I mean, like I was saying before, this character is played on anchor because they explode the character whenever they get the opportunity, and that's meter dependent. So if they don't have it, they definitely lose the game plan.
Yeah, for sure. And it's also, he's just such a high execution character, right? In a game where there are so many anchor characters that are pretty low execution, all things considered, that dish out just as much damage as him. I mean, you look at Iori. Iori level 2 fireworks combos are so much easier than Sans Collect confirms.
Yeah, absolutely. And then kind of the game's kind of shifted towards that in general. But we'll see how this one goes. CD with a little bit too early for the Oki. It is plus frame, so it's a really, really nice tool there, but
he's going to go for the jump in, a little too high to actually get in confirmed, but meatloaf wasn't trying to go for the throw in that scenario. And again, it's just the quickness. Shun'Ei with the quickness. So difficult for Hinako to fight back here. Gets blown up the advancing strike. And this is a much better lead now for Muse.
oh god, the run of advanced strike of all things. What a great read from Muse. And yeah, as you're mentioning, has a much stronger lead here. And the bigger deal is that meatloaf didn't get the opportunity to kind of like get the kill on Rock with the install, right? Like Rock has to play the game now, which kind of changes things up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and like that challenge there with the 5A. Yeah, you cannot allow Shun'Ei to just run over you with those air dashes, right? Stealing pressure over and over.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of jump B for meatloaf, trying to catch Muse air to air. You see Shun'Ei's obviously going to go to the air pretty often, but Muse really loves to slow down the game and finds the opening. Doesn't get the full combo there, but you know, the pace is his.
Yeah, absolutely controlling that pace. The 2C able to connect, but we don't believe in it. Aren't able to get the confirm quite yet. Dash it to the other side, and the low's gonna connect. Muse on the cusp of an OCV.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's surprising, but man, like how many times do we see Shun'Ei run over a team? But I will say, you know, it's a little bit different, right? Usually we see the massive aggression from the opponent. Muse is kind of taking his time with this.
I like it though, because now it's paying off so much better than it was before, right? You're not taking any unnecessary risk for meatloaf to capitalize just like this. If we're willing to spend level 1, level 3 after this, no, we just go for the level 1 follow-up. We want to hold on to the meter. I respect that decision. And is able to get the kill. Sometimes I'm a proponent of just spend the meter and get the kill, right? You can always get meter back. It's a lot harder to get life back, but we were able to maintain that pressure and close it down. And now we have 2.5 bars going into Rio. So this is still doable here for meatloaf.
Yeah, definitely when you get to this sort of reverse OCV situations, meter management's a huge deal. If you're basically spending it versus the time and seeing how fast you can kill the opponent. If they get the opportunity, Muse gets a big combo.
Oh my god, stagger pressure coming through. All these little hits connecting, but so does the Shatter Strike, dropping the confirm. Oh, there's spaghetti everywhere.
Oh, drops the punish on the DP, but Muse did have a healthy lead regardless. There might have been a chance to make a comeback there, but it would have even taken after that a couple of really, really strong reads. So, unfortunate, but meatloaf still has one more chance.
Yeah, look, if I dropped the punish on that DP, I would have just let him kill me too, to be honest. Let's just go to the next game. All right, going back to character select actually here for meatloaf. Curious what the swap is going to be. Maybe getting rid of Hinako? She's so far the weakest component on that team, as much as I love her.
So the big problem with the Shun'Ei matchup, or I guess any character that wants to play against Shun'Ei, and yeah, you called it right on the nose, is that the character needs to be able to deal with Shun'Ei's pressure in some sort of way, and a lot of it comes from doing either a 5A or like in some sort of anti-air of some sort. Hinako's are really slow. She has the armored overhead, the slap move, and then she has her 2C. And her 2C moves her forward, and it's also kind of slow. So they're both not very strong anti-airs, and it's one of her biggest weaknesses. So versus Shun'Ei, I can definitely see the struggle.
I definitely think bringing K-Dash in is a much smarter idea, especially because you just have the DP right dash. So anytime Muse tries to go for a turn steal with some of those air dash scenarios, you can throw out that DP if you're feeling confident, but you got to be careful because that is a double-edged sword. But K-Dash right now, kind of cooking, able to really keep pace here with Muse Shun'Ei.
Yeah, I really like the K-Dash just because on top of which the Einz trigger is just going to be something that he has to constantly keep in mind, right? If he ever does the second shell, the up kick, and then he gets a full combo off of it, just because Shun'Ei wants to go in on a fireball read, it's really gonna hurt.
Oh no, but we got the rollout for free, no punish on it, and now meatloaf's back is up against the wall, and that's what we're talking about. Not gonna get the punish though. That is huge for meatloaf.
Yeah, Crowbite's one of those weird ones that goes like 3/4 of the screen on whiff, but you have to be ready for it. KOF's definitely one of those games. Everybody has a different DP, even if it's just slightly.
Now let's see, can this K-Dash keep up this pace? Is meatloaf able to turn things around here?
Yeah,
he has
healthy,
2 bars.
yeah, healthy position here too. And all right, we'll see how much he wants to spend. This is definitely an interesting place for point characters when they're up and they have some meter. How much do they want to extend their lead?
But that was actually a genius play there from meatloaf, recognizing the guard cancel, so going for the teleport follow-up, right? To make sure that you don't get punished after the fireball. So smart. I'm curious why we didn't just run with K-Dash first. This K-Dash is completely running away with the game right now.
Yeah, definitely feeling a lot of momentum here. Gets the block punish on the DP, and we flip the script entirely. meatloaf now trying to do his own OCV.
Has to go up against Ash, and I think that K-Dash is an incredible character to go up against Ash. You talked about those Ein triggers, right? They're an anti-zoner fireball, so it's going to prevent Muse from being able to actually zone out. We didn't go for the punish there. We just wanted the positioning. Understandable.
I think what happened actually is that because the Ash DP side switched, meatloaf wanted to run under first, which is possible. You can choose which side you are on some of the DPs, but because they flipped over, they backdash, and it takes a lot more recovery to do that.
Oh. No, another massively dropped punish there on a DP.
Yeah, that sucks. Ooh, nice confirm.
It's been so slippery right now, Sammy.
Oh, one more. Yeah, safe jump setup right there. Ooh, 2 bars to punish. Ooh, maybe dialed it in. There's definitely a situation where they can kill without that, but you know, feeling the pressure, especially from this new K-Dash almost running over the entire team.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's also the idea of, okay, let me just get this character off the screen. I don't care what it takes. But now you're about to be put off the screen here with a solid confirm. Able to land it, and meatloaf gonna take it 2-1. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Moving on in the winner's side of the bracket. To swap with matchups makes a winning team in KOF15. And we have some interesting teams coming up here. Papi.Chulo and PivotAce coming in next.
Yeah, I mean, I was mentioning for Kelzo a second ago, you know, the fireball zoner character, but this is another kind of zoner style. You can call Yamazaki zoner with the snake strikes, with the Gekis. On the other side, the Kula Luong Doris. Really like this team. I love Kula on point. Character that really plays with minimal meter and really plays around that spacing control, shoving the opponent towards the corner and basically just cornering them the entire game.
Absolutely. Here we go. Light Tatsu, but not going to do anything afterwards. Really harassing Joe with that 2B is going to be so important here. The range in that 2B straight into the EX Tatsu. Some of the best corner carry in the game. For a while, she was like the second coming of Vanessa.
Yeah, she was genuinely top 2 at some point in the game, and some people said top 1 just because of how much control she had. Since then, got nerfs, but in this position, still pretty good, and PivotAce was able to clean it up against Papi.Chulo towards the end. Joe on point's also pretty interesting. Normally we see him second, but not bad at point considering he just has one of the best fireballs in the game.
Yeah, Joe on point feels like what people wanted King to be in this game, right?
Yeah,
definitely
that's
still
a good
a lot
point.
more solid.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted King to be. I've been a King player for like 2-3 games now. It's just a sad position where that character is right now.
I get it. I love King too. And, you know, having to drop her feels
you get
bad.
Me,
but, guard cancel through, gets clipped by the 2B. Are we going to spend anything? Yes, we do. Level 1, but is it enough to kill? Just enough there right at the end. Papi.Chulo tying things up. It's time for Yamazaki to come on in.
Yeah, this one's actually a tough matchup for Luong because surprisingly, this character outranges Luong. So you kind of have to play around it. EX Geki's a really good tool in this matchup, but it really does mean that Luong has to run in, and you don't kind of want to run in on Yamazaki. He's got really big buttons, really easy ways to keep out, but that's a big launch here.
For sure, in the corner, going for the frame kill, build up a little meter as well. But nah, run right into the snake arm. Yeah, we're just looking for any stray hit we can get right into the poison. Exactly. But we're spending the level 2 also. We want to get the kill right here, right now. And it's enough to do it. Sending Luong packing. They bring out Dolores. And also getting a lot of health back for Yamazaki in the process.
Yep, above the 30-second mark, so gaining 250, and I have an inclination that that's why he actually spent the level 2. Get as much health back. This character likes to zone, so he naturally builds a lot of meter just by throwing a lot of Gekis out. But Marty confirm into max mode and gonna spend on it.
Oh, yep, into the restand. Immediately ducked. Time to bring in Andy. So Andy is so interesting, right? Shouts to Rome. Rome plays Andy. This is a character very, very, not very much explored in this game. Basically, no one plays him, but he has so many cool and interesting tools. The slow fireball, the fast fireball, the level 3 that can hit you from full screen, whether you're in the air or on the ground.
Yeah, he is a quite interesting character. You don't normally see him, as you said, underrepresented. He's kind of like the closest we got to like an Art of Fighting character. A character literally just wants to zone you. But yeah, has some tricky stuff. Let's see if we get to see it.
So far, just trying to play that fireball game. Not really able to get much started. Oh, there. Big opportunity for a punish with the elbows. Big damage, closing the gap, going for the advancing strike. Ooh, I love that little string there as well, just to keep Papi honest.
Yeah, I love the advancing strike. We haven't seen a lot of rolls on Wake Up from Papi.Chulo, but gets a shatter strike, and that is enough damage. Papi.Chulo was able to close it out at the last second and takes the first game.
Anti-air shatter strike is nasty work. That was so far away, too. We saw Andy's feet leave the ground and just threw out the shatter strike.
Yeah, right time, right place. But very, very close. Very close. Went down to the wire. So definitely a little bit of changes here and there for either character or either player can definitely tilt it one way or another. We'll see if PivotAce can make the transition here. Really like it. I mean, he played good in this first matchup here, which can be kind of difficult for fireball characters. Generally, Kula just likes to kind of, absorb fireballs and ask you to come to her. There you go. There's the first one.
Just like that, exactly. Similar to K-Dash, right? I mean, she is the anti-K-Dash weapon, so.
Yep.
Oh,
don't know if they wanted that reset, but they're going to cash out a lot of damage for it.
And into the corner as well. Straight into the knockdown backdash to try and bait out another. That meaty ice breath was kind of crazy.
Yeah, EX ice breath of all things. You don't see it all that often.
Bro, Joe is getting steamrolled right now. We need to find some breathing room, but we're not going to get it here. Another Katsu going to be able to close out the round here, and that is full health for Kula.
Yeah, I mean, this one hurts, right? Because PivotAce made his lead early on this Joe vs. Kula matchup, and now Papi.Chulo taking a hefty lead here. However, we do have Yamazaki. This character can balance things out with just a single bar. He's so good in that point and second position, has the most value level 1 super in the entire game. Gets a big shatter strike. That's how much he wants to put on this. Yep. Add that level 1 poison. Get the stomps to make sure we get most of that damage. Very, very nice.
Coming through. Just stuffing the OTG too. That was really clean. I love the way that PivotAce plays Yamazaki here. So willing to spend as much meter as possible to get that advantage.
Oh, wow, gets the counter and cleans it up before the 30-second mark. So gonna get a lot of health back. All things considered, I think he's made the deficit up. 2 bars with Yamazaki going into a favorable matchup. I think I like it here.
Ooh, I do like it for sure. I mean, all we need is 1 snake arm into poison. Oh, no. That's footsies, all right.
Yeah, with but a shatter strike of all things.
Yeah, with a shatter strike.
Definitely a big opportunity, though. Papi.Chulo taking advantage of the opportunity to get closer to Yamazaki and gets a guard crush, gonna confirm a full combo. And that is going to be it for Yamazaki. Wasn't able to get the chance to get a hit on Leona, and Papi.Chulo remakes the lead.
Yeah, if we're not careful, that's going to be it for PivotAce as well. It is all up to Andy Bogard to make this comeback.
Oh, with punish, run up, close D, great awareness. Luong's one of the fastest characters in the game, so she has access to a tool like that. Once again, gonna do it 2 times in a row. Prove to you that it's no fluke. Gonna add the level 2 towards the end.
Yeah, not enough to get the kill though.
Yeah.
Still, this is such a monumental comeback here for PivotAce to make, and after dropping that confirm, I don't know if it's gonna come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you're gonna have to make a lot of really good reads here.
You can't even block anymore. That's it. You can't block anything. Chip damage is a factor. Yeah, block and punish.
Yep. And Luong has one of the longest 2Ds in the game, makes it a very easy punish on the Shatter Strike if you need that one singular hit. And Papi,
even though he got nerfed, you know, the crack shoot nerfs, things like that, he's still really solid. That standing D into quick max is still devastating.
yeah, so the reason why you don't see him as much is because he just, you know, it's a little bit more difficult to sort of mix up your opponents, and because of that crack shoot nerf that you mentioned. But you're putting him on second, and the reason why you put him on second, let's say not point, or more likely you see him on anchors, because his low threat is not that scary. The threat instead of a low, as opposed to other characters, is that he puts on massive guard bar crank. Like, he really hurts the guard bar, so it's really about putting...
But we've seen how some... Oh, you're good. Not that, but we've seen how some players have played him hyper-aggressive, utilizing his armor as well, right? Those guard points that he has. But right now, super aggressive is Robert, just running the mix here on Oscar.
Bro, this is exactly it. I've seen so many games fall into a Shun'Ei having his opponent cornered for 20 seconds straight, unable to do a single thing. It happens so often. It's so scary.
This character probably has the single scariest corner pressure in the entire game. Such a bully on point. God.
And when you watch somebody like Robert, you're like, oh, this guy is an expert. This guy knows what he's doing. He's piloting this character so well. Nice rollback though. Getting away from it, gets a roll punish afterwards, gets out of the corner, but like, dude, what's a throw punish when you've eaten 4 mix-ups?
Absolutely. Oh my god, we blocked the overhead, but you have to know that the low is coming right afterwards. And that is Shun'Ei back to full health once again. The snowball is building. We're about to see an avalanche.
It's God, your anchor's Joe. Joe's got a DP, but it's more of like a zoning DP than an anti-air DP. It's not the fastest, even in EX. So there's opportunities for Shun'Ei to bait it. It's not necessarily the get off me tool other characters have. And yeah, thank you for showing it off expertly there for me, Oscar. I appreciate it. As Oscar gets another hit here.
You saw there were a couple of times, 2 times, once on Terry, once on Joe, that Oscar was overshooting those hops. It looked like we just wanted a hop, but we got a full-on jump and ended up landing on the other side and getting punished for it, right? Trying to send out a button and just getting blown up for it. So something there when it comes to Robert's movement is definitely throwing them off. Robert getting a clean OCV in game number 1.
Yeah, he's making some really good reads though. There's a couple of times where he just read the defensive option really well with Shun'Ei and baited it appropriately. That's definitely a key tool to learn as a player when you're going to be playing Shun'Ei, is sort of getting that feeling of when the opponent wants to bust out of your offensive pressure. And sometimes it could be really rewarding by, you know, just kind of staying put for a sec or baiting it out and then getting a big punish.
Let's see here. How is Oscar going to change things?
The big thing I would say is that the character obviously has a really good time once he gets started, but he doesn't really have the ability to sort of really play in this sort of slightly outside of round start area. So you can really kind of like play a little bit reactively and ask him to make mistakes, and then once you get on top of him, he doesn't have a DP, so you can really run at him.
Oh no, the low. Oh, but speaking of DP, Sammy, and getting blown up again, it's looking like a little bit of a rerun of game number 1.
What did I say? I literally said it right before the game started. to be a top-tier Shun'Ei player, you have to sniff out the defensive option from the opponent. And Oscar, credit to him, he mixed it up. It was the first time Robert got offense with Shun'Ei, and he still read it properly.
True, but here we go. Joe coming in the middle position now, made that swap so that we have Terry as an explosive anchor. But if we can't really get started, it's all going to be for naught. The EX again for the overhead, catching you on your dome.
Oh my god. It's just, how do you deal with this layer of pressure when you feel like nothing's going your way? What do you do?
That's a true perfect right there. A true perfect. This is brutal.
I wish I could give like advice, but it's not like Oscar's doing anything massively wrong. The best players in the world get hit by this. We saw this at SNK World Championship. It's just a Shun'Ei OCV people. It just happens, man. This character can do it.
It does. It really does. It's just that the main issue here is honestly just that we haven't gotten a chance to really run our offense. Now we're getting that opportunity, right? There's the quick max. Gonna get the confirm. Kind of weird how Terry turned around a little bit, but...
No! Drop the quick max punish and finally an opportunity to get rid of some of that health bar, and it was dropped.
Oh my god. Flipped by the overhead. Yeah, you're right. He's not really doing anything wrong other than just guessing wrong, right? And this time gets hit by the low. It's just 50-50s upon 50-50s upon 50-50s. And Robert is going to take it with a double OCV.
Athena, Joe, Andy, Fireball, Chuck, and team galore.
That is definitely an interesting team going up against the team of Lokof. Of course, here with the Benimaru, the Yamazaki, and the character that Lokof has kind of been synonymous with, Geese.
Ready? Go!
Immediately into the low snake arm. I say he's synonymous with Geese, but I still think Yamazaki is the best character that he pilots on his team.
It's definitely at least the most unique, right? Despite how good we think Yamazaki is, he's still kind of an expert character and you need a good pilot. So just Lokof is one of those guys.
Man, I like putting Athena on point. Again, another character who is so slippery and difficult to catch. Tries to go for the grab there, but it's going to get neutral jumped into a full-on punish. Poison and kicking you into the corner.
Bro, you gotta hate it when the opponent reads your command grab or reads that option the first time you do it. You're just like, bro, I haven't even gotten to the mix yet. Can you let me get step one?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay, just throwing out the raw overhead, but it is going to get blown up. Back up against the wall. This time we got to be careful about letting Yamazaki escape.
Yeah, so seeing Joe on second, character gets to spend a little bit more meter. Obviously, the X Fireball also really hard to jump. Lokof getting another 15% combo.
Oh, getting the pocket there too on the tornado. Those tornadoes do kind of just cover a little bit at the end, right? Meaning that it gives Yamazaki a little bit more time to just grab them on whiff.
Oh, try to whiff punish the whiff punish with a shatter strike. Goes by the wayside.
Oh, mistimes the meaty fireball, but that's okay.
Overhead. Oh, and the anti-jump back. Oh, that hurts so much. Stays alive because they didn't get hit by the first hit, but then the fireball reflects. Yamazaki is good versus those fireball characters because his fireball, once he absorbs it, is so good. One of the best fireballs in the game.
Absolutely. My lord. Yeah, Yamazaki dangerous, but here we go. Andy finally getting this monster down. Now it's still up against another monster in the form of Benimaru.
Yeah, see if he gets the chance. You were mentioning before that level 3, when you put Andy on anchor, he gets this extra tool where he just gets to tack on like 400 damage off of anything. Oh, nice confirm. Gonna be in the corner too. Really tough position for Kelzo here.
Oh, but the guard cancel on out. Unfortunate on the punish there, and another unfortunate trade. EX Vault nearly was able to actually get a confirm there, but gonna get blown up by the level 1 into the DP. Kelzo on the back foot here.
Lokof. Oh, did the EXTP? It got jumped over.
Oh, yes, and is able to get the kill there with the close C.
The Andy making a comeback. It's tough, man. He's gonna get 250 health back, but the no meter, oh, dude, it's so tough. This character can operate without meter, but the damage it's gonna mean Kelzo has to make so many right decisions to have a chance.
Oh, and yep, unfortunately, those decisions did not end up panning out here. Lokof is going to get game number 1.
You can really see what I really like about seeing Kelzo, even though it feels like he's struggling a little bit, is that you can see that he has the spacing down. But because he has the spacing down, dude, it's just so crazy to watch Lokof understand that his opponent has those fundamentals down and then break them apart. It's just really, really cool to see how high level KOF can get.
I know, it's at high level, this is one of the most entertaining games to watch for sure. And at TNS, you get constant high level matchups, even in pools here. Now Athena trying to play that little keep away game to be slippery as possible. We're not getting any of these whiff punishes though on some of these snake arms. Instead, we run right into it. Lokof says, if you want to run around and not actually fight, I'll just sit here and build meter.
Athenas do love to kind of high APM, so like, you know, you kind of sometimes just have to let them. But I was gonna say, you know, Kelzo, I feel like up until the point where his command grab got jumped, this felt pretty good. He just needs to get the opportunity. That was a great change up on his block string, adding the far B to it and getting the punish. Nice confirm as well, and Lokof once again has a healthy life lead with his Yamazaki.
Ready? Go!
Right, again, I love the way that Lokof is just taking every opportunity here now to sit back and build up meter with the snake arm. Like, we aren't worried at all. If you don't want to engage, I'm just happy to get more meter for myself.
Yeah, back when Geki Cancel used to build a crap ton of meter, Yamazaki used to just do this for fun. Like, they used to sit back and just like Geki Cancel over and over and over again, because it meant that you had to come to him. So Yamazaki's kind of already have that built into their core for this game, at least.
Absolutely. Oh, and a clean jump in though. Quick max confirm straight into the level 1 and the climax. Yeah, just get this character off the damn screen. But unfortunately, you know, not being too aggressive, Kelzo wanting to play that keep away game, wanting to play that slower pace, allowed Lokof to build up so much meter in the process. Maximum bars with Benimaru here.
Yeah, easier said than done, but if he doesn't get hit, it'll be pretty good. And he is playing a fireball character, so building that meter back is not difficult for him. Being able to toss these fireballs out is going to help a lot.
Still holding on to that meter, right? We're just waiting for the right opportunity to dump it.
Yeah, all things considered, Kelzo's not minding this, honestly. Oh, nice roll! Oh, this is going to be big damage.
Oh, goes for the reset. Empty jump into low. Great defense, though, from Lokof.
Kelzo trying to take that space. Eats the EX Slasher because he did that fireball.
Oh, slides right underneath, but runs into the DP. Kelzo is keeping up here.
Oh, the risky EXDP works out. That could have been Lokof's character, but it timed just perfectly.
And just sends out the big boot. EX to get the punish. Finally, Kelzo one step ahead of Lokof. But for how long? You can't afford to get touched.
Oh, God, I cannot express how much of a crazy win that is. But Kelzo getting another big jump in, and a confirm in the corner. Oh, tacks on a big 50%. Ooh.
Oh, this is scary. Back up against the wall. Yeah, trying to play that fireball war. You gotta be careful about every fireball you throw out because there's the perfect jump over from Lokof. Now it is down to Andy and Geese. We know that Terry can defeat Geese, but can his brother do it?
I feel like Kelzo wanted to go for that underneath the 42-second mark, thereby getting him 250 health instead of the 300 he actually got. Which is a good way to make sure the players don't make comebacks on you. But Lokof's a different beast. It's a nice confirm.
That was off a 5B as well from nearly max range. Geese, this character able to convert off of what feels like anything.
Oh, wow. Raw EX elbow gets the punish. Attacks on the level 1 towards the end here. Oh, gets another hit, though. And yeah. Oh, no.
Still alive,
right.
but yeah, chip damage would have done it there as well. Lokof gonna take it 2-0, but Kelzo really putting up an incredible fight. What a fun set.
I hope you guys keep note of Kelzo.
Definitive point characters in this game, right? There's a couple of them, but Angel is definitely up there. There's a few definitive point and anchor characters, but I don't feel like this game has really any definitive battery characters.
No, it's definitely a type of game where most characters can go anywhere. It's just it's more of a testament to how important playing solid and fundamentally sound this game really is about.
And of course, Angel is all about, snowballing the opponent with her unorthodox offense. Gonna be a little difficult to do that when you have to get around these clones here from Chizuru, right? Chizuru can be kind of slippery to catch. Being able to decide whether or not she stays where you're put or follows to where the clone is going is gonna be a big wall for Kane to get through, and you can already see it in action right here.
Yeah, it's very difficult for any of the characters that are good at space control for Angel to deal with. But if they find the opportunity, everybody can get rolled over by the Angel if they get the chance. But Seis making it so difficult.
All right, jump on in. Oh, and going for the super here to get the card break, but it still wasn't able to kill. It doesn't matter. The clone afterwards is going to do it. That was really an interesting setup.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. There's a lot of lockdown setups that Chizuru can do with that level 1 super since it got buffed. But funny about that situation is that the guard break actually got done by the super, and the hit itself got absorbed as well. So it kind of killed the setup on top of it. But Kane 999.
All right, into the level 1 firework. Smoke show. Are we going to go for OTG? No, instead we just go for the cross-up attempt there. Great blocks from Seis. Doesn't block below, and no confirm. Oh, that was scary, but we didn't want to spend the EX. You know what? I get it.
Yeah, could have been scary, but all things considered, Kane 4-9 pretty much made the comeback here.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
From one absolutely controlling monster character from another, showing off the Rio now. I haven't seen much of this character on stream today, but this character just a lumbering wall walking towards you, just waiting to deal half your health off of anything.
Oh, nice punish there on the 2D. Into the level 2. Fireworks again. We have level 1 also, but we spend the EX. Might be able to kill off of this. No, we're not. DP isn't going to be the... Actually, could we have there? If we went for OTG?
I don't know if... No, the DP Ender does more damage, but the OTG might have gotten him the setup that might have given him the ability to clean it up, because the DP does sacrifice a good setup, which is what Iori really loves. That being said, Kane 4-9 was able to clean it up towards the end there, and now we have just Isla left for Seis.
Right, Isla with a lot of mirror to work with, though.
Yeah, the scary thing about Isla is just that the character, just any amount of meter means they start some crazy offense. One hit means she just get looped into Oki after Oki situation.
Yeah, you can see
for your
that
life.
Kane has already slowed down the pace a lot, recognizing the danger of that, right? Any stray hit, just waits for the right opportunity to get in, and the jump over the paint can. Not gonna be able to get the kill here, so holding on to that meter, very smart. You don't want to spend it if it's not gonna finish.
Oh, Seis getting aggressive, trying to find that hit. Jump CD though. Oh my god, just expertly hitting Seis out of the air constantly.
Guard cancel. Now just trying to play that fireball game, zoning out, but EX Paint is going to beat it. We're just trying to stay alive as long as possible here. Kane not taking any unnecessary risk. Gets hit by the advancing shark, but that's only a knockdown.
But the next one is going to do enough damage to take it. 17 seconds. Means they're only get 100 life back. And that is a great way to make sure your opponent does make a comeback on you, lowering that time so they don't get a lot of life back. Yep, and that level 2 does track. So even after the roll forward, able to make sure that it is going to hit him. And that is the first game going to Kane 4-9. Really well done. And I do want to highlight, by the way, that I want to emphasize how important it is to slow down the game if you can't find the opening versus the opponent and you have the lead. Because if you get that time underneath every one of those thresholds, it's like doing damage. You get it underneath the 42-second mark, that's doing 50 damage. Underneath the 30, you did 150 damage by just letting the time go down. And that way you can make sure that the opponent doesn't make a comeback by constantly gaining a lot of life back.
Absolutely. I see a question in chat, actually. Why is this game predominantly played by Mexico? That it's simply because that's the arcade machines that they grew up with. In Mexican arcades, it wasn't Street Fighter, it wasn't things like that. It was KOF. So it just kind of became the country's game.
Yeah, a lot of the consoles or the arcades over there just had MVS cabs because MVS cabs could have multiple games in them. So there was just more value. Like
that's literally it's not a sexy answer, but that is the answer. It's just that's the arcade machines they had growing up. And now Angel just running crazy right now, finally getting some of that offense in, but there's a great guard cancel from Seis MX.
Oh, the empty low! Oh, dude, I love it when an Angel starts cooking, gets the run up 2D. Kane 4-9 showing off what the character can do when they get the chance.
Oh, yeah, Spartan also brought up another good point, too. I remember hearing about that. Having 3 characters instead of 1 meant you got more value for your coins, right?
Jorge, the real answer is that it's for the culture. It's the culture, bro. That's it. It's the culture all over the world. It's the culture here. It's the culture in China. It's the culture in Korea. It's the culture in Taiwan. It's the culture in Japan. It's the culture all over, everywhere, all the time. That's why this game is awesome.
What an anti-air. Nice back and forth juggles. I love the sweep there at the end to get us set up, but unfortunate we got a little too greedy. Seis with one nice jump over into the kick. Gonna close out on Hell.
Yeah. But character, sort of like Shun'Ei, kind of just wants to get the first character over with without spending too much meter, and then everything else is a bonus. So all things considered, Angel's job done to the Iori from last game. This is the big wall for Seis to climb.
Ooh, okay. Counter hit there with punish on the whiffed Rekkas with that 2D.
Dude, Seis pushing Kane all the way to the corner here. Gets a really clutch 5 CD, but doesn't get the combo. Oh no, that's where Rio does the damage.
Straight into the climax. I don't think this is gonna kill.
I wanted to double check, but Iori was covering the health bar. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
needs one more.
But it's all right. You're getting such a massive life lead here, too, and immediately slowing down the pace. I really like how Kane is willing to slow things down to a crawl, specifically to let the clock run down, right? Says, okay, if I lose this, which there's a chance I might, I'm making sure you're not getting any health back.
Oh my god. Okay, so Kane is sitting there because he wants to toss a fireball to put him in chip to get him underneath 100 health, thereby giving him the option to kill with throw. But Seis also knew that, so they were just standing there. They were just standing there like, you throw it, no, you throw it. Oh, that was so cool. Oh man, Seis able to clean up the Iori though with the Isla, and has a really healthy meter lead here, which is very scary going into the Anchor War.
Having all this meter is going to be so important. Isla also definitely knows how to dump it, right? One of the best characters in the entire game.
Yeah, and the meter just means that whenever the character gets the hit, just looping offense and thinking, you know, find the opportunity. Kukri does really well to prevent opponents from doing that.
Oh, trying to go for EX. You gotta be careful about throwing away meter like this. Man.
What an air-to-air.
It's like we have the life lead, but our health is so low now that if we get one solid confirm, no, what a drop! That is a tragic drop there for Seis.
Yeah, just spending the rest of the quick max, just trying to find some sort of value out of it. But all things considered, still has an opportunity. Gets the hit though. Is that going to be enough? Yes! The 2C just enough to clean it up, and Kane 4-9 able to take it over Seis 2-0 and qualifies for top 8.
That was in
A little smaller, so.
Sure, but look at this team on KoferoHonesto's side, man. I love the characters that this guy brings to the table here. Kim, Goenitz, Omega, Rugal. This is just so fun to watch.
Oh, dude, I love Kim in this game. I think he's so cool. Interesting to see him on point, however. Usually you see him on second or third because he just does so well with meter. One of the few characters that can legit kill you with 2.5 bars. You know.
But a little too predictable on that jump in here. I think it's just a process of elimination, right? Kim is on point because both Goenitz and Rugal also want that meter.
That's true, but Rugal, we'll see. I want to see what he's cooking.
Rugal can definitely bully without it. He's got that great jump CD, right? He's got a great fireball as well. Ooh, but okay, we are cooking up here with the point Kim as well, taking down Lokof's Geese.
Yeah, nice confirm off the 2C. It gets the kill there. Well done. I want to see how this team shapes up. This is very, very cool. I got a lot of questions and see if Honesto able to answer them for me. Gets the throw on the Shatter Strike. That's an entire bar gone by the wayside, and that's some sort of read or a misinput. Either way, I think that's gonna see it for him for Kim.
Absolutely is stomping on his dome.
So yeah, second Goenitz makes a little bit more sense. Character loves 2 EX combos, does a lot of damage, can be really annoying as kind of like a weirdo zoner and then kind of elusive with the teleport move. See how this goes. Oh, also the EX Tornado, man, just a free fishing launcher. You get a hit, you get a full combo. If you don't, no big deal.
This character is so sick. I love to watch this character. Can't play him at all, but I love to watch.
He's hard to play. Yeah, he's hard to play because he doesn't necessarily like, you kind of have to be really gutsy and you have to make reads ahead of time. The tornadoes are not conventional fireballs. So you just have to be ready for the opponent ahead of time.
Oh, but there's the air throw. Put you right back down on the ground.
Yep, that's normal in the game.
Another issue here is going against a character like Benimaru with the EX Slicer, right? Goes so fast. Really having to time those tornadoes to stop them is very difficult. You already see Lokof getting the round here up against Goenitz.
Yeah, able to corner the Goenitz, which definitely becomes a big problem. And we're going to get to the Omega Rugal Anchor. This character does a ton of damage. But normally we see him in the point or second position. See how this one goes.
Gonna have more access to get the super god press, right? So that's gonna be nice for putting Benimaru into the corner, but we need to find an avenue, need to find a hit. Oh, just a little too far away on that 2B.
Yeah, maybe 4B would have been able to do it. Nice stopping the plus frame rush version of that move.
Gets the cross up there with the JB. Oh, drops the god press. That is tragedy.
Oh, gonna need a pixel of health left, but this is tough.
You actually cannot block. You can't block anything. If Lokof gets 50 meter, that is going to be an EX Slicer and you're dead.
Yeah, even just a normal on block means a cancel. Nice Genocide Cutter. Run up, trying to find the hit. Yeah, gets hit with the far B. And Lokof's able to take the first one. Yeah, so what happened there is actually, don't know if he like a lag spike or something, but he just canceled it too late because the close D is actually only juggle cancelable on the first hit and not the second hit. So what he wanted is to be able to cancel the first hit, use the God Press to get them into the corner, and then be able to run the mix. But you mentioned that, which was a really good point, by the way. The jobber mentioned that God Press taking him to the corner has more access to that, obviously, when you're anchored and you have more meter. And that's kind of how the character wants to play. You get the meter, you toss him into the corner. Once you get into the corner versus Omega Rugal, he has some of the most meter efficient damage in the entire game. It's freaking crazy. If we get to see it, I'd love to point it out. But we're going to see the Rugal in the second. Goenitz goes anchor.
All right, yeah, I do think putting Rugal on the middle is a good thing here from KoferoHonesto. You kind of want to, I think we wanted to avoid that Benimaru matchup, but it's still going to be kind of difficult.
Oh my God, the pressure. He might have been able to kill with meter there, but is saving it. Maybe just feeling it right now. I mean, has a full health bar on his opponent.
Man, the way that he has been manhandling Lokof's Geese with this Kim is honestly crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've seen this matchup, to be honest. Like, Kim is just underrepresented character. But Air Shatter Strike, nice confirm. Gonna cash out on the damage, too. Trying to make the comeback. Nice block on the raw overhead. Gets the punish. And Honesto able to stop him in his tracks.
Nicely played here. Oh, trying to go for the sweep. Nearly got punished for it with the snake arm. And KoferoHonesto still sitting on a ton of meter here as well. He's going to get kicked to the curb. But any straight hit, we could just dump it.
Yeah, see if he wants to spend it, because definitely that timing thing I mentioned before, it's only really going to matter if you bring him underneath the 40-second mark. But, guard bar is actually a scary thing, but we clean it up before it becomes a problem. And we're going to second versus second.
And now this is Rugal coming on in.
Yeah, switched up to the second position. We're seeing more often. Has that meter to play with still.
Oh, so much meter here with Rugal. Curious how we're going to spend it, what kind of crazy confirms we might see. Again, though, it's getting around. We're poking, trying to poke so hard there, but it just was not going to happen here. Lokof getting the poison, opting to maintain the corner instead of going for damage.
Yeah, still gets the safe jump setup off, so it's not so bad. But gonna cash out on the damage for sure on this. The last stomp just doing it right before the poison gets him to the last second, and Yamazaki giving him a healthy lead here.
Now Lokof sitting on set point. KoferoHonesto has all the meter in the world to make this comeback. Just needs to find the hit. Here we go. How much are we gonna spend? Dude, that was like 50 meter.
Yep.
Almost 70% of your health.
Oh, while we're cashing out, we're making sure he's dead. All right.
I like it.
I like it.
You're not that far away from meter compared to Benimaru, right? Benimaru going to come in with just a little over 2 bars. You're at 1.5. The difference isn't that substantial. Instead now, Goenitz having full health here, having the opportunity to challenge Benimaru, but we saw how this matchup went last time, right? You got to be careful about throwing out those tornadoes.
Yeah, the fireball in general in this matchup is so difficult. It's a shatter strike at max range. That's a huge deal. Knockdown, setup, blocks it this time. Nice to see. Oh my God!
Back roll there. Just please get away from me.
No. Oh, the chase down! Run up 2A, gets the confirm as well. Doesn't cash out any more damage. Gets the air throw. No! Almost ran into it.
Jerry able to roll out of the corner. But isn't gonna matter. Gets clipped, and that is going to be it.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
Oh, 2-0 to Lokof, but 2 very, very close games. Tough, man. Tough. He never got to actually... Hey, by the way, Angel second. So committing to the Angel, putting her second, I think, because of that thing that I mentioned earlier with Hinako, Angel also not the best anti-airs on the character. 2C has high value, but kind of slow startup and needs to be a read more than a sort of reaction anti-air. So maybe going to the Iori, has a DP, has a good interrupt with a 5A or close C. 2C also a very good anti-air tool. Has a lot more in store to deal with Shun'Ei.
Yeah, for sure. Shun'Ei is going to be in the air more than any other character in the game. We've already seen that put to full effect here in this bracket. Nice! There's the punish on the big red fist, but not able to quite catch the wake-up back roll there from Robert.
Yeah, you're seeing Kane being able to play control a little bit more, but Robert finding the first clean hit here of the set. Whoa, very nice confirm. Had it down, and Robert, once he got the hit, able to put Kane into the corner and kept him there for the entirety of the first round.
A very solid play, and now Angel, we tried to put Angel on second to get away from that Shun'Ei, but we're going to be forced to play it anyway.
Yeah, the one saving grace is that Shun'Ei is also a character that doesn't have great reversals. So if they get the opportunity, you can run the Angel game.
Oh, okay. Red hand is going to hit this time.
Using that guard cancel blowback to try to push Robert towards the corner, but he immediately gets out, but has to take attacks.
Oh, to 2B, didn't believe in it. That's unfortunate. You saw, though, Robert tried to catch the teleport on the other side. Wasn't going to quite work, though. All right, coming on in. Oh, tries to go for the 2C. All these big trades. Angel is able to keep up, though, this time with Shun'Ei.
Yeah, it's a lot of trading, though, so Kane having to spend a lot of life on the character, but he confirms a hit. Robert gonna cash out. Uses what's needed. Perfect combo, by the way. Great selection on what is necessary to get the kill with the most meter efficiency, and we go to the anchor character for Kane.
Pull the clean overhead. Just dropping the elbow.
Nice call out. Kukri, another character that doesn't have really good anti-airs, but really well placed from Kane there. Deals with the Shun'Ei, but got a lot of work to do now.
Yeah, maybe too much work to do, right? Going against Benimaru and Isla. Going to be an uphill battle here for Kukri. This character still hasn't even won a TNS.
Yeah, and the character's been seeing a lot more value lately. A lot more people picking it up, but it is a hard character to pilot. As I mentioned, no anti-airs to speak of.
That's dead. To play that zoning game, you get damage from so far away like that, right? If you're willing to spend the meter to do it, and gets a clean hit there onto Benimaru. Very solid round for Kane. Gonna get full health back since we were over 40 seconds.
Yeah, there's a chance here for sure, especially since the character can zone out. They can do a lot of incidental damage and then cash out when necessary. Opportunity for Kane despite the lead. But now, because of how much meter Robert has, yeah, it's gonna be it. Actually, maybe not with the level 2.
No? What? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, all right, making sure.
The damage is just absurd that Isla can dump out in the corner.
Yeah, that's the tough thing with the meter deficit like that, being able to cash out from a lot of situations. What makes Isla so good as well is that being able to confirm off of not just normals, but also some specials that she gets to use just to fish with. And great stuff. Robert extending his pressure for a little bit longer than Kane anticipated, and then gets the full completion combo to get it. And then switching Angel back to point where she normally is. I guess the Iori was kind of an attempt to sort of fix the matchup situation. But as you mentioned, Jobber, Angel didn't look too bad versus Shun'Ei, all things considered.
Yeah, not bad at all. So we could definitely run this back. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, as I mentioned, if she gets on top of him, he also doesn't have a lot of good anti-airs, so doesn't really have a lot of defensive options. So probably it's about who gets the first big advantage here.
Oh my God, 2 trades right there. No one able to really gain any ground. Nice escape from Kane.
Oh, did he cancel the 2C? Could have been worse. Oh, dude, Kane will take that trade. Gets out of the corner with the CD.
All right. Man, that unchained offense here is what makes Angel so difficult to guard against. Gonna get clipped with the low. Man, putting Angel on point. Kane definitely feeling a lot more confident after last game, right? I feel like after, like, hold on, I did a lot better than I thought I would. Let me go ahead and put Angel on point and try to run this.
Yeah, I have to stress how clutch that trade CD was. Getting out of the corner versus Shun'Ei. We've seen how many players have fallen prey to that. And Kane getting a full life bar on Hell to play against the Benny.
Huge here, too. With the knockdown, just tries to go for the regular mid. Nice challenge, though, from Robert on the teleport, but it's not going to matter. You're getting put right back into the corner. And the standing low.
Oh, that was so dirty. How are you even supposed to know what side he's gonna be on? Oh man, Kane takes out 2 characters in a row. A full life bar going against Robert's anchor.
Unbelievable. Angel OCV might be on the horizon here if Robert doesn't put a stop to this.
Feeling it, dude. He's spending our guard cancel blowbacks without having anything stocked behind it.
Okay, how much are we gonna spend? Level 2? No, we just go for the knockdown. Smart. We want to save the meter because you need it to make this comeback.
Ooh, gonna get a whiff punish on the DP.
Big one here. Goes for the mix up. Empty low this time. But what a challenge there with the close C from Robert. Able to get down on Hell. 35 seconds on the clock means we're going to get a nice little chunk of health back here. And we still have a lot of bar to carry us through this set.
A great block on that gnarly setup. But Angel did her damage. And now the Iori. Kane's done work with this character before and needs to do a lot less work. Just the Isla left, but can't sleep on her. Just see how much damage she did before. She has the meter already. Ooh, gets the cross up. Level 2 sparklers, an easy finish. Kane ties it up in a blink. And we are 1-1.
Smiles upon the winner.
Man, I love it. Already a great matchup coming out here.
Oh, dude, the Angel play is so sick, dude.
I think other than game number 1, this might be the first game 3 that we've gotten here so far in
on stream. Yeah, you might be right, actually.
Very fitting for it to be in top 8.
Ooh, how the tables have turned.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Counterplaying, putting Benimaru on point to go up against Angel.
Very, very cool. We are seeing the musical chairs of order selects.
I mean, matchups, we talk so much about, you know, how strong characters are, but matchups matter a lot too. And in a lot of cases, matchups do kind of revolve around how the player themselves feels about it. But Benimaru is definitely a strong character with, I don't think, any bad matchups to speak of.
Yeah, totally. And as opposed to Shun'Ei, who likes to run you over, Benimaru is very much about a control. That 2C is actually a big deal in this matchup. Just being a 6-frame 2D just gives Angel a lot of trouble. But we're all there. Everybody's the same in front of an Angel on top of you. So we'll see how this goes.
What a trade! It still gets the pickup afterwards.
Yeah, that's the value of that button there. Not a lot of characters get that sort of extra value just for going for the anti-air. But yep, gonna get the command grab and cleans it up. Deals with the Angel, and the Benimaru has done their job, giving Robert a good lead here.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Well, confirm. Yeah, good damage here for a meter. And this is, dude, this is where Benny wants to be. That's why he spent for the guard cancel roll.
Yeah, so the fireball too, try and keep you locked down.
Nice. They split for a second longer using that low pro 2B.
Oh no!
Accidental DP cancel. Could have been worse.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, it just puts them in a really bad position. Kane 4-9 will want that one back, but it's not over yet.
Round 3. Ready? Go.
All right, now let's see though. It's up to Kukri. Tables have turned once again. What a volatile back and forth set between these two.
Wow.
Oh my god, we're spending it all. We just want Benimaru off of our screen.
The character isn't much for defensive options, but that was really well done from Kane. Very expensive. But as I said before, this character likes to run around and toss, fireballs and do specials. They gain a lot of meter pretty naturally. But this is a pretty scary matchup right here. Oh, let's see if he can weather the storm.
Yeah, with not a whole lot of meter to do it. Put right back into the corner. You cannot have your back up against the wall against Shun'Ei. That is where he is the strongest. Finally, pushing back to mid-screen. But challenging your sand teleport.
Nice roll forward from Kane. I've seen players before roll back and get caught by Robert Shun'Ei. Level 1 for the knockdown.
Guard cancel. He's going to get caught afterwards. Of course, it is invincible, but looked like we might have tried to press something following it.
Yeah, the guard cancel roll usually creates a situation where if they're close enough, you have to guess on whether they want to throw. If they're far enough, you have to guess on how fast they're going to be. And the frames are pretty variable depending on what you guard cancel roll. So it can be quite difficult to assess the situation so quickly. Yeah, level 2, level 2. Or level 2, level 3, I should say. Gonna make it nice and simple. Robert able to take it 2-1 over Kane. A really, really fun set, back and forth.
Yes.
What a stellar fight!
So good to see, so good. A great match to kick off top 8 here at TNS and Rio, but we are going to play all the characters in the same exact position as well.
Yeah, it happens quite often, especially Geese, in my opinion, the best character in the game for this couple of the things that I mentioned before, but this character is just so solid, but one of the best normal sets in the entire game, so really just lets you play however you want.
Yeah, it's so difficult to punish a lot of what he does too, right? That palm, I think, only being punishable by a handful of characters, Geese being one of them.
Yeah, you have to be a specialized character or be a character that has something that can deal with it specifically. But for the most part, just that light palm being able to put so much pressure on the opponent.
Oh, going for the EX Arapukin there just to get the plus frames. I like it.
Nice. It's a whiff punish, CD. Not going to get a lot of damage off of it, but out of the corner, and Tamago gets this hit afterwards. Oh, that was so smart. The OTG throw sets up for an auto-timed 5 CD. So Lokof trying to make that read there, went for the counter, and Tamago just jumped it and got the punish.
All right. Oh, advancing strike. Let's get those plus things here. I love that players are starting to experiment a lot more with advancing strike now.
Yeah, it's very cool, and it really adds to the circle of decisions opponents have to make. Obviously pretty safe, but pretty punishable. So it's just about one of those things where it's like, can you really slip this in? Can you make a read? But we're seeing it a little bit more and more as we go along. Lokof able to clean up the Geese with not too much trouble.
Ooh, big whip there on the standing D. No attempt at a challenge though from Lokof. But look at this, we're just building up that meter. Again, if you are going to sit back, I will gladly take the free meter, is what Lokof is saying here.
Really volatile second character. Ooh, very, very nice combo. As expected from the Yamazaki expert. Has a healthy life lead now. Nice anti-air DP. Heavy version at that. A little bit slower, so just right place, right time. Oh, or bars! No! Ooh.
Yeah, spend it. No, we don't spend it. Doesn't want to hold on to the extra meter, but this is greedy. This is greedy and scary.
Ooh, fist for it. Pretty safe to use EX Geki at that range, so he goes for it one more time, gets the hit, and punished for his transgressions. Tamago, a little too greedy, and Lokof will take it advantage.
Oh no. All right. Look at this patience here. Lokof just trying to maintain a lead, doesn't want to get touched. Gotta be careful here, but Tamago being so patient, just has to find one avenue.
Yeah, I gotta worry about the EX slashers now. Fish at anything from full screen. Super fast fireball for half a bar. You're looking for Lokof is looking for that hit, dude. The cash out for just a single bar off these snake strike could be so devastating, but slow play from Tamago works out. We're going to anchor characters.
Final round. Ready?
All right, 5 bars. Just these mirror matches, man. Down to the wire here. Nice, just with the tip of the DP.
Best air normal in the game.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, right now Tamago's just slowly getting whittled down. Hasn't got the opportunity to really cash out on a lot of the meter that we have. It's just these stray hits, nickel and diming. Advancing strike isn't going to be able to do much for you there.
Yeah, Lokof has to play this way. The amount of meter that Tamago has means at this point, anything, even a 2B kills.
You have to find a touch, any touch here. And Tamago can cash it all in and win, but we got to find the avenue, the alley. Oh my
Looking for
God.
anything.
Sends up the level 3, but it's gonna whip. Safe jump from Lokof.
What a stellar fight.
So I want to stress how smart Lokof played that, because he saw Tamago have the 5 bars, because he knew he had the ability to kill him off of anything once he got him underneath 900 health, even more options underneath 800 health. It just meant that Lokof had to play for control. So every one of those EXDPs was him sending a message saying, you're never getting in on me. You're gonna have to find that hit by running up at me. And it was the right amount of control for Lokof to take the game.
Very well said. But now we're back to the Geese mirror match here.
Nice confirm off the counter hit. Just adding a little bit with the 2D.
Yeah, we tried to go for a little bit of a parry there, an EX parry. Wasn't going to quite work out, just came out too fast.
A little bit of a lead, but bigger issue here. Tamago's guard bar. Oh, he's going to be able to reset after finds a nice hit that gets him out of the corner and resets the guard bar.
All right, hopping in again. Yeah, that guard gauge is getting cranked.
Ooh, counter hit confirm off the jump CD. Very nice from Lokof.
Oh, and we actually were able to chase down the back roll. Tamago just didn't commit to it. But that's fine. Blocking the Shadow Strike, getting the 2B into the 5B is going to be enough to close out that round. Tamago with a solid lead here.
I almost like that Shadow Strike read from him, despite it not working, because they've been trading back and forth so much on block strings so often that it felt like a good idea. But I mean, just a better idea for Tamago staying put and gets punished. But once again, almost making up the deficit here. Actually has the life lead on his second character.
Yeah, this is incredible. He's going to get caught straight into the level 1. Not going to go for the stomp. Doesn't want to allow Geese to get out of the corner here. Allow Tamago to escape from the corner, which is a smart play by Lokof. Chip damage is going to be able to do it. Right there, snake arm. Oh, patience. We waited. Tamago just kind of shot the gun a little too early with the guard cancel and is going to get caught.
Notice Lokof also didn't go for the safe shove there because it's Geese, and Geese has a 1-frame counter that he can do from wake up. Lokof didn't even want to play that game, so he didn't even go for the fake or anything like that. Just said, I'm just gonna, just regular Oki, just walk up to you.
Ooh, and running right into the fireball. Okay. Clean round for Tamago again.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Yeah, tough situation for Lokof though. But we saw how good Lokof was at playing a controlling playstyle with Benimaru. He can do it again. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Nice punish!
Yeah, one of the biggest punishes you can get. But what a hop as well from Tamago. Hop B right into the level 1. Delete your health bar.
Safe jump setup there. Ooh, gets a cross up full jump B and is able to clean it up after the 42-second mark. Underneath it, I should say. So only gonna get 250 health back, but very workable here.
So aggressive. Dash up 2B. Tamago wants to tie this up right now, but there comes EXDP. Lokof up against the ropes, but not down and out yet. Oh, never mind.
Gave him a taste of his own medicine to clean up the first game, or the second game, I should say, and is tied up 1-1. Great stuff. That lead for Tamago. Definitely the difference there. Lokof had to make a really big risk. But very, very cool. Back and forth from both players. And
I mean, it's no surprise, right? This is Lokof.
Yeah.
Lokof is one of the most dominating players in TNS up against Tamago. Top 6 Evo qualifier.
Round 1.
These are some of the kings of Mexico going at it right here in winter semis.
Yeah, one more. Winner gets the wonderful opportunity to go into winners finals. But Lokof trying to get there first. First big hit from him. Guard bar ticking down. Big deal. Tamago has to take a risk. So the guard cancel blowback. Trying to keep him caged in here. You see, he has to do something here. Tamago taking so much incidental damage. Not even getting the punish on the light palm.
No, but gonna be able to take down the Geese, and Lokof with a pretty substantial lead here now.
And that's what the guard bar does. You don't necessarily have to break the guard bar, but just the threat of it being that low forces the opponent to do something.
Oh, okay. Definitely gonna get punished.
Oh, DPs. Remember I was mentioning that before, that auto-timed 5 CD that you get off the OTG throw. Tamago read it that time with the regular DP.
What are we gonna spend? Okay, just the level 1. Part of me felt like there was a chance you might just spend the level 3, but it wouldn't have killed, right? Wouldn't have been smart to dump that much meter. Gotta hold on to it for a rainy day, even defensively, possibly.
Yeah, when you're at this much of a deficit, meter management becomes much more of a bigger deal. So Tamago has to just make better reads than the opponent and save the meter for the right moments, cashing out efficiently. And that is another moment of that right there. And he gets a chance here. Rio does enough damage. If he gets one hit, he could almost tie it up. But scary thing on Lokof's side is one hit means he's dead.
Absolutely. Yeah, the further you get into a match of KOFXV, the more explosive everything gets. We got the parry, but it was too far away to do anything. Just cashing out on it. Goodbye, Rio. Benimaru, it's all up to you.
It's definitely possible. We watched Lokof do it on his side. See if Tamago's Benny is up for the task. Oh yeah! RD confirm into the super. Very nice. One of the benefits you get with meter behind Benimaru, that RD access to way more damage.
Oh, but we get the CD. Not gonna go for a level 1 here.
Yeah, still in a decent position, but more than anything.
Yep, cash it out. Level 1, gonna do it. And now, just like that, final game, final round with the Benimaru mirror match. Lokof with a massive leader lead, though, over Tamago.
But remember game 1, that did not matter too much. Lokof able to take the win with the meter deficit. Doesn't spell everything, but it definitely means both these players are definitely gonna go at this.
Oh,
Thinking about the meter below. Dude, the Lokof EXDPs, man.
the calm before the storm. Next touch here on Tamago can do it. Gets the EXDP again, sending it right back. Again! Wepa! Lokof gonna take it 2-1 over Tamago.
Great stuff. I actually love seeing the back and forth. And it actually, you know, they really did illustrate my point from before. A classic, not only here at TNS, but all over North America KOF. Got Seis MX versus ViolentKain.
VK, another top 6 qualifier as well. We got 3 of our top 6 qualifiers in top 8 here at TNS. KoferoHonesto, Tamago, and ViolentKain. But let's see if ViolentKain can stay alive, because he is the one here on the loser side of the bracket at the moment.
Yeah, remember when we saw Seis on the winner's side before top 8, we actually saw him play Chizuru up point. Now playing the Rio. Maybe playing it for the K-Dash, where you get the access to parry. It helps a lot, but bro, he is murder. He is just working the gut with the EX on Redskins. And that is it.
Third. Just a crazy way for Rio to kick off this round. And now going up against Rock. BK needs to slow this momentum down. That parry was scary.
Yeah, one of the cooler things about Rio is that he actually changes his structure for combos and stuff like that quite a bit, depending on where he is. So those half-bar combos in the corner, so value when you're playing on point. Almost nobody can match the amount of damage he does with meter.
All right, setting up the fireball. Nice block there on the dash, and still we gotta find a way in. Misses the cross up. That is tragic. Just kind of overshot the jump, and is gonna end up losing Rock in the process.
So he actually faked the safe jump there. Well, what you do is with the safe jump, you can either cross up or stay same side, or you can safe jump. He actually stayed same side there and just got the full combo, but the threat of all of that is what opened him up.
Oh my god. It's about to open him up, though.
Yeah, get him out of here, dude. Get him out of here.
You got to. You have to, right?
Yeah. He is genuinely one of the most value point characters in the game right now, so totally understand wanting to spend a little bit of extra sauce in order to get rid of him. But another great value character. Isla gets a hit here, goes for the reset of all things, even with the meter.
Ooh. Yeah, and VK has to approach this as slow as possible.
Yeah, and Seis doesn't mind. That time ticking down means ViolentKain gets less health, even if he does take it over this Isla. Throw, jab, safe jump setup. Yep. Keeps it simple.
Yeah, this paint can, this wall, right? It's so difficult. And Seis is being really smart not to throw it at too close of a range.
Oh, no confirm off the 2BA. Went for the frame trap, just kind of canned it in there. That could have been it as well, but maybe it wasn't ready for the super confirm. Nonetheless. Yep.
Spends the level 1. Is that going to be enough to get the kill? The only issue here is...
Yeah.
With 8 seconds left on the clock, you're getting no health back, brother.
Yeah, you get 100 health back for being that low on the timer, so good luck. And remember before, you know, she actually has setups where she can just kind of chip you to death with 4 bars. We might actually see it. Goes for the overhead to start, though.
2 big drops there. The one on the jump and the one there with the Farsky as well. Another big opportunity, though. Here we go.
No. It's impossible. It's impossible, VK.
Problem is, you can't block. You actually can't block.
Yeah.
And is going to get clipped by the 2.
Oh, that was so
What a
frightening.
stellar fight.
I was telling myself it was impossible just to,
Winner.
because I knew it was possible with Rio with a little bit of meter in the corner. It could have spelled disaster with one read. But yeah, as you mentioned before, can't even block. Chizuru actually has some chip damage setups that she can do with her super. So
Yeah.
that was a very, very tough situation.
I mean, she could have just woken up with some kind of reversal, right? Even a guard cancel could have killed there, actually, because guard cancel does do damage.
Yep, one of the few games that lets you kill with guard cancel. Definitely a big thing to keep in mind.
Back to square one. Face MX with the lead. Getting the lead again here by getting a clean jump in on BK's K-Dash.
Yeah, however, BK's K-Dash obviously closer to the corner now. Very scary situation. We saw Seis do so much damage here. Makes a read on the EXDP. K-Dash can put on some hurt in the corner too. Safe up setup. Yeah, very nice, easy cleanup for him. K-Dash, another character that actually does a lot of incidental damage because he just uses kind of like Iron as a mix itself. So those little chip situations can really add up.
Ooh, okay, not running in too far, right? Wants to try and force out that EP from Seis to get a punish, but it isn't going to happen.
Really impressed with VK's 2 Cs in the second game here. Not really an anti-air you see all that often, but well placed.
Again, the match once again slowing down so much. No player wanting to commit to something a little too risky here. Both of them trying to play incredibly safe, and there we go with the EX slide.
Don't know how good K-Dash players have it, man, but they just sniff out the EX minute spike right when it happens, right when they know it's gonna hit.
And I like that we're willing to spend the level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You kind of have to get some sort of comeback started here, and it dropped underneath 30 seconds, so only 150 health back. Tough situation. Good thing is that Isla can loop her offense quite easily. She has the meter to do it right now. Just about the opportunity.
That's one of the things that makes her so strong, right? Is just having that looping offense. It feels very difficult to escape that vortex. There's the tackle onto the other side. Tries to go for a reset. Nice escape though here from BK.
Yeah, but this is a way more workable position for Seis. Oh my god, runs all the way up against a 2B. Wasn't able to get a full combo off of it, but still not so bad.
Oh, not bad at all here.
Honestly, there might be a situation where Seis start. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there might be a situation where Seis actually starts thinking about time himself, even just, you know, making sure the person who has the lead doesn't get that much life back is kind of a big deal as well. But Chizuru anchor, definitely a good position for her as well.
Yeah, trying to fake the run under. Good positioning. She wants to stay just at that range where her sparse D or her fireballs are going to connect, her clones, I should say.
Ooh, nice confirm off the trade.
Yeah, she gets great trade confirms as well, right?
Yep.
Especially if you're in the air. One of the big things about Chizuru. Okay, though, sitting on 5 bars with this Rio coming on in. No meter, or I should say 50 meter for Seis.
And the amount of times that I've watched VK in this position, 5 bars in Rio and anchor, just absolutely just blow up the opponent. Offline and online, it happens so often here. So you know Seis, I mean, actually it happened at Combo Breaker 2024 versus Seis.
It did indeed. Okay.
Playing that controlling playstyle. Ooh,
That's
tried
huge.
to get
No,
it.
whoa, what happened there? Did we just overshot it a little too bit?
Oof. Tough situation. A little bit of a scramble here. Wow! What a timing for a Shatter Strike, but it's perfect.
Not a kill though. Shatter Strike right on back.
So go straight in corner though. So I wonder if he wants to spend level 2 here. Yeah, not yet.
Because
Gives
the next
him
hit will
access.
kill, right?
Yeah, because it gives him, well, I was going to say, it gives him access to the 6A overhead. Oh my god.
Yeah, gets the jump. Yeah, frame kill with that standing A. Oh my god, this is scary, but the throw! Seis going to take down VK 2-0 in the first round of top 8. Woo!
Really, really, really good play from the both of them, actually. Like, as the parries, being 3 frames, even the normal parries, means he actually has access to deal with some setups that other characters don't.
Yes, and it's going to be really exciting to see how we're going to incorporate that into the matchup here. Benimaru versus Geese is kind of just like the current quintessential version of the meta, but it looks like there's a connection issue between the two. You can see it right off the bat. But, okay. Seems to have smoothed out, so now they're going to go right into it.
Accidentally clicked off screen, maybe. I've done that one once or twice while playing online. But get into it. No harm, no foul. Especially these guys. They understand it. Just about the game. Nice punish! EXEI is 3 frames. Good on Robert to recognize the situation and get it.
Quick thinking here. Robert trying to go for the slicer there. Not expecting it to hit, but building up that meter. Oh, the way that his body pulls back, right? The slicer goes forward and then pulls back. Just getting you with that in and out there. What a sequence from Robert to shut down Geese.
Yeah, great space trap setup there. And you knew he was going for it, doing the EX Fireball to get the crumple in the combo. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, huge whip though. You might end up losing your character for this. We're willing to spend it. We do. Yep. I think that's fair. You look at the resources that your opponent has, right? Coming in with 2 bars.
Yeah.
You're not looking too terrible on meter either. It's important to just lock that character out and tie things up.
So we saw a little bit of actually some musical shares from Robert's team as well, putting the Shun'Ei on second. Maybe trying to avoid the Geese himself, but if he gets the opportunity to roll over the rest of Lokof's team like Robert's done some time before.
Oh, that was diabolical. Went for the EX air dash, not to go for the overhead like we've seen time and time again today. Just goes for the empty low.
Nice. Gonna confirm this. Spend the meter towards the end there. Just needs a pixel of health left. Oh, guard cancel gets punished with the TP. Expert far B there, keeping him caged. Yeah.
Ooh, and a little bit of a space trap of our own.
Yeah, and just couldn't take a lot of chip in that situation. So Robert keeping it safe and just whittling it down. Yamazaki anchor position though. Remember what we were saying before, character has has the most value. Level 1 super in the game. So comebacks like this aren't too crazy for him.
Oh yeah, we're about to see some value from that level 1 right here. Stomp will close it out, going down to the anchor war now. Yamazaki versus Isla.
Yeah, because that level 1 is so valued, this character legit can 2-touch you with just 2 bars. So very scary for Robert, even though he has the meter lead here. Oh, I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny. Kind of the consequence of a very high arc sweeping 2C. Wow, going for the command grab. I feel like that's the first time we've seen it from Lokof, and he's confirming into the level 2. A little bit too far for the stomps.
And now just trying to play that runaway game. That was so smart. Just hop back, right? Force Robert to come to you and punish accordingly. Lokof able to take game number 1.
Yeah, great stuff. And Lokof's shown that off before, just that ability to slow down the game to his liking. And showing off why Yamazaki can be played in that anchor position. A lot of value getting from that meter, gets the kill, and is the first person to take the lead.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right. Again, slow but steady is the way that this game starts off. Benimaru on point. Getting that early lead, but standing E is so good.
Nice, gonna spin the meter on this one. Gives him a healthy life lead. Wow, gets that little late jump B to work out.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
Robert, healthy
Well
lead
said,
here.
Max Powers.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Third commentator doing his job.
We love Max Powers here at TNS.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
I've said we should try to get the actual guy on.
That would be so cool.
Huge there from Lokof, recognizing the situation and just sending out the level 1.
Oh no, accidentally did up fireball. Yeah, gonna get the punish for that one as well. Bit of a scramble there. Very rare for these players. But one mistake each. And we're pretty even afterwards.
Might earn to fight. The rising normal there, able to stuff Lokof and take into the skies as well. The harassment, we're just constantly going in. Harassment with the 2As. Finally sneaks in a 2B and it's going to hit its mark. That's the conditioning. Goes to the overhead immediately into the low. Beautiful stuff there from Lokof with the 5A.
Lost frames. Yeah, just continuing the pressure.
That guard gauge, yeah, beautiful DP. Lokof had to have some kind of a response there or we were going to get guard broken.
Yeah, it's still not looking very good.
Player 2 has victory in their sights.
Guard bar was so low, you had to get some response from Lokof. Robert taking advantage very, very well there.
Ready?
And has a full life bar ahead of Lokof. Dude. It's not only the fact that the character has the ability to high-low you, but you also have to wonder when Robert's gonna do it. Sometimes he just, he evacuates, like he doesn't do the mix. And you have to be ready for that as well.
Here we go. Beacon of mix. Goes to EX, puts you into the corner. Oh, run up EX. That was crazy.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend.
But that is going to be Robert. Tying things up 1-1. Again, this is a 3 out of 5 set. So this next match is going to be the tug of war match, right? To decide who can get that 2-1 lead. Who can just have that little extra safety net of one more game to give.
Yeah, definitely a big deal here. Just in a long game like KOF, just getting that little bit of a lead can mean a big deal.
It's about to be a party up in here.
But all right. 1-1. Benimaru again against Yamazaki this time on point. So taking away Geese from points. Interesting move here from Lokof. Curious how it's going to play out.
Yeah, a little bit similarly to Rio, the character on point is kind of like a more value than you sort of character. But in difference to Rio, he actually gets to like kind of just play normals up until then. Because he does have some of the biggest normals in the game, he can be kind of oppressive just by standing in front of you. Nice. Oh, finally gets a big confirm here. I feel like Lokof was actually playing keep out really well versus Robert. And another late time jump B is what is the difference here in this first round.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Right, round start again. Oh, what a whip punish there. That was a true punish also. Dashing right on in with the 2B. And gonna get a punish, of course, on the block B.
Yeah, maybe felt the pressure there. It was just like, I'm just gonna bet here, see what happens.
I love the idea of playing a little bit more patient against Benimaru because Benimaru players want to throw out that DP, right? So it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And you can get a lot of reward for blocking that.
Lokof showing that EX flash. Ooh, yeah, rare reversal for Robert. Shun'Ei can use that as a really quick answer for an anti-air. And as we've seen, the character works on point, so he doesn't really need that much or that much meter, but tried to make a read after the guard cancel roll. As I mentioned before, a lot of weird situations depending on what you guard cancel, when, a lot of factors that go into it. So Lokof tried to make the read there with the EXCP and it didn't work out. Robert with a healthy lead, trying to put himself one step closer to that grand finals.
Man, able to get that anti-air with the 2D. Very nice. Oh, watch out. That guard gauge. Robert has to act. And Lokof recognizes it. Able to get it. Only starting with a 2A, though. Maybe we felt like we were a little too far away to get the close heat.
So I was going to say that's really cool. He actually guard broke with the right thing. If you guard broke with something with low recovery, and what you guard break with does matter. But then he didn't do like a close normal command normal punish, which is pretty interesting. So either way, I mean, you know, not much consequence to it. Well, consequence to that gets a run under on the air fireball. Hard bar once again could become a problem, but nice whip punish from Robert.
Oh, gotta watch out though. Geese on death's door. And there it is. Just a rising normal taking down Geese, and Robert moving up 2-1 against Lokof. Robert's been on a roll today.
Yeah, Robert's looking really, really good. Just these little decisions are meaning so much, like that level 1 to level 2 with Shun'Ei. Something you wouldn't expect from the character, but gave him such a great lead for the rest of the game.
Yeah, very well said. And we're just going to go right into it. Also, we're not playing hot potato anymore with our team, right? We're just going straight into it. Lokof's confident in this order. And it was close. It was incredibly close. Got down to the anchor war. Isla just had the meter advantage and was able to get so much more damage on the Geese.
Yeah, I think in terms of structure, Yamazaki has the most issue versus Shun'Ei. So if he can deal with the Benny and then maybe just get some extra credit on the Shun'Ei, he'll be quite happy with the character's performance. But, I mean, you know,
with the 2B.
Might be speaking too far into the future. Gotta deal with this rock! Benny first! Woo! The whip punish!
Yeah, the one hit confirm into super as well. Robert cracked out tonight with the punt into the D. Yamazaki is down and out, and Benimaru is gonna get a nice little chunk of health back.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Going to this next one, has that far D. Oh, very nice. Recognize that he was gonna cross under and use the close A as a frame kill. That was very cool. Oh, once again, he did it again! Oh, the empty cancel into the super to get the punish on the clashing fireballs.
And we're tied up.
Oh, the awareness from these guys. It's so good.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, round start now, though. Shun'Ei coming in with 2.5 bars. Oh, what a DP. Trying to hop in again. Guard cancel, but no attempt at a punish there.
Yeah, just gonna get a little bit of a punish. Some characters kind of struggle with dealing with Shatter Strike or punishing Shatter Strike. Benny being one of them.
Oh, this character is dead.
Yep.
Benny has no problem dealing a whole lot of damage, though.
Not if he gets the opportunity, gets you into the corner. Has a lot of really good ways to open you up and get some damage. We saw it right there. Whoa, best air normal in the game. Best air normal in the game. Woo! DP super, get off me. And at that level 1, very nice anti-air selection there. Not expected from Isla, but dude, Lokof is rolling. The offense. Woo!
Game 5. No surprise to see it go the distance here at Winners Finals. But Robert has been putting on a show here.
Dude, Lokof's so good. So good. The amount of pressure that he puts onto you with the Benimaru once he gets you in the corner.
He's one of the best to do it.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good. And yeah, as I was mentioning before, Benimaru, or the situation for Shun'Ei maybe becoming kind of an issue. I think Robert maybe played Lokof a little bit there. Went to order select, but didn't change anything.
Order select just to play the mind games, right? You're trying to get Robert to swap his order. Ended up not working out, so instead we're just going to get the Benimaru mirror match to kick things off. But that's the plus side. We talked about at the very beginning of the stream, right? Having a team that can work in any order, and that's exactly what Lokof has.
Oh, dirty crossing setup. Lokof, familiar place. Opponent in the corner versus Benimaru. Nice throw attack. Speak about familiar. How many times have we seen an EXDP as an anti-air cashing out on great damage for the meter? Lokof going on with a whole health bar versus the Shun'Ei. But Shun'Ei can definitely make the difference with some good offense, and that'll be the start.
Oh, okay. CD. Throw.
Oh no. Help. Woo! Wow. Well placed throw. Big deal, man. It gets him out of the corner. Well, right back in it with the jump CD. Oh! Dude, he is so good at reading when you want to bust out. How many times in this tournament has he made a fantastic read on the opponent's DP?
He's just one of the best to do it when it comes to these DP baits. Second to none. And now, fighting out of the corner here is Rob into an immediate mix-up. Oh my God, nearly coast to coast.
Trade with EX Bukin. I have to, oh God, do I have the stream up? I have to clip it. I have to see it. I'll check it out later, but like, oh my God. Oof. Lokof. Trying to make this, dude. Oh, take the trade, then he can't. In the corner, Shun'Ei gonna go into Lokof's anchor. Has the opportunity to put himself in grand finals.
Set point here for Robert. Still has Isla waiting in the wings. Just has to get through Yamazaki with 2.5 bars. But that's the thing. Yamazaki could easily tie this up, right? We get one touch. That was a counter hit in the air. Didn't really believe in it. Oh,
there it is.
Big boot. That TD, the way it pulls the hit back a little bit, is so strong. And now we are on a nearly even playing field here. Final game, final round. Just like Max Power said, it's time to go big or go home. All right, 5A. Yeah, just stuff that hop.
Yeah, I love seeing an expert space 5A. Oh no. Could be the start. Oh, dirty. How are you supposed to know what side it's on? Doesn't confirm the combo though. This gives Lokof a chance. What? Really? You actually spent everything on it?
Crazy.
Oh my God. Safe jump set up.
Oh no! No, I didn't have any meter to get the kill though.
Yeah, he built the EX too late. Literally one normal too late.
Oh my God, it's still anyone's game down to the wire here. Gotta watch out for the chip damage there on Robert's side. Guard cancel, push you out, and the jump in's gonna do it. Lokof moves on the grand final.
This is a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner!
Oh.
Person who sent them there and now are in top 4.
Taking the long way, but got here nonetheless. And we're seeing a new addition here to the TNS stream for today. A familiar one though. Gonna see the Sylvie on anchor.
I'm so excited for Sylvie. This character is incredibly fun to watch and kind of a quintessential anchor character as well, right? She's just so good with the meter. But it's going to be Geese on point here against Seis' Rio.
Oh. Yeah, that's able to take first advantage here. Gonna use the EX OTG to keep the corner and get a little bit of extra damage.
Oh, yeah, too predictable with the jump-ins, though. Double 2B is able to actually hit, but doesn't get quite a big confirm on it.
Yeah, even getting that knockdown is really good, but that was a really good guard cancel roll. It's gonna be enough. If you think about it like that, a guard cancel roll can basically mean the same thing as like using an EX move or using a super. It can guarantee damage. Oh, with punish into the max. Easiest safe jump of your life. Yeah, just gonna guard cancel roll, try to get out of the corner. Trying to use the rest of this Geese life, build some meter back, maybe get some damage done to this Chizuru.
Oh, misses the meaty a little bit.
Nice throw attack.
Yeah, just playing the zoning game. That's crazy. Geese the zoner.
Yeah, it has a pretty decent fireball with the Reppuken, but... And adding some of these Reppukens, trying to mix up the timing on whether he's going to go in or not. And honestly, I'll say the job's done. Consider how much meter Seis has used. Consider that he's dropped underneath the 30-second mark. I think Robert's got a little bit of an easier time because he's made it last. Oh, a little stagger pressure there gets the open up. Doesn't get much on it. Doesn't have the meter to really cash out on these punishes. Oh, very nice. That's able to get the kill. Also adding that double DP perfectly. DPs build the most meter for a special in the game. So adding a double DP like that is a benefit that Ryo gets a lot of meter back for just a single EX use.
Sure. Oh, trying to go for the taco, but a nice block there from Dente. Going for the DP immediately following. Oh, whoa! Weird. I guess we just landed a little too high with the jump in. That would have been the perfect opportunity there just to cash it all on out on Isla.
Oh. Really interesting. Seis didn't confirm, and Dente actually mashing out on max, so got quick.
Oh.
Yeah, don't know what happened there, but he really gonna hurt losing those 2 bars for not much damage.
Hey, Dente still has a really solid lead and is playing super slow to make sure that the clock runs down, right? Because now it doesn't matter. We just got to get the kill. We don't have to get too greedy with it. We still have Sylvie backing us up, so the lower the clock gets, the better it is for you no matter what. But did it cancel? That had to have been a misinput. To not get the cancel there. All you needed was EX Fireball after the landing, and it would have been over.
Oh, you didn't even need that off of just the close D. Tatsu would have been enough damage. But maybe just a bit of a fumble there. I know sometimes if you commit to a command normal and you input it a little bit too early, it won't come out. So very tough. But not over yet. Seis doesn't have a lot of health on the Isla. Dente can clean it up with just some solid play here. You just got to be wary.
Yeah, we are close to just wrapping up. And again, Dente is being very smart, being very cautious. And now you can just chip out. Oh, but the guard cancel at the last possible second. Still not going to be able to get a big punish on it. Only a throw. Dente still has EX, trying to go for the headbutt.
Oh, had to take a huge risk, and that'll be it. Gets a hit.
No, you're still alive. You're still alive, and a guard cancel will kill, but gets thrown. That was so smart from Seis to go for the throw, knowing that they would get killed by a guard cancel.
Oh. Hits him with the VK Classic. How many times has Seis been hit with the game-winning throw? Seis does one for himself there. It makes a comeback with the Isla. That's why I said it wasn't over yet. That's why I said Dente still had to clean it up. What this Isla character can do.
Going for throw there was so good because not only did it cover a guard cancel attempt, right? It was also going to cover if we threw out a Hail Mary Shatter Strike.
Or a roll,
Yeah,
or
anything.
anything. Yeah, a lot of stuff covered by that. So yeah, and especially he did it off of an air flip, so not getting as much throw involved as you would in different situations like a knockdown or something.
Sure, but that means Seis MX. Again, this is loser semis, so it is only 2 out of 3, which means Dente is on their last leg here now. Dente can bring this back. This is going to be the run of a lifetime.
Yep, low version, the slower of the two options, also way harder to punish. Now just harassing this Geese down. Oh, nice. Rolls out
You gotta be
before
careful.
the lockdown. Yeah, dude, it's just keeping him locked down the entire time.
Yeah, it's really weird to figure out how to punish that because it's just the visual noise going on, right? Like, Chizuru is also there, so even though you rolled through, you just gotta kind of let her whip.
It's actually one of the reasons why I hate playing against the character. I know there's tricks and stuff to dealing with it, but man, I think in the moment it can get quite overwhelming. But overwhelming the damage just for so little meters, so much damage. Dente trying to make this comeback.
Oh, no! That was really unfortunate. We thought we were going to be able to get the juggle there and got mixed up between the left and the right. Gets mixed up one more time. Stuns the level 1. No special moves for you with the seal. Oh, we don't need it. Right at the... We sent it anyway.
Yeah,
we
literally.
sent it anyway right at the last second.
I mean, it's all you can do, right? Like, you literally didn't have another option. Let's input it, and if it's time, it's time. So great stuff. Dente still has a chance, though. Totally, with the amount of damage this character does, you're not going to be as much damage because it's going to be quick max scaling. Just like, tack on the super. Which would have been for free. Oh. Try to catch the backdash with the XDP. Yeah, just gonna get chipped out. Tough situation. Seis, one more character away from losers finals.
So incredibly close. Let's see, Sylvie has made miracles happen before.
Yes. Whoa. That gonna be it? Yeah, he's getting shots.
Absolutely. And Seis is gonna do it, eliminating Dente here from the bracket, moving on to losers finals. But Dente with an incredible...
As it is every Saturday here at TampaNeverSleeps, so appreciate you guys joining us. If you're here a little bit early for checking out Grand Blue, appreciate you guys watching some good KOF with us. Dude, it's some of the best you're gonna see in North America, so happy to have you.
Ooh, okay, already going for the fake out there, right? Trying to play on Seis's reactions to get a DP with.
Yeah, I should say that the two unique things that Rio has is the parry, of course, but also the 2C. Rio's 2C is 4 freaking frames, and it reaches as high as it looks. So it is a very, very good tool in this matchup. Woo! Going through the fireball. Very nice. Might be the start of something beautiful.
We'll see. There's the knockdown. Overhead into the low is blocked.
Raw heavy Tatsu. Yeah.
That's crazy. Just send it. Just send it. You know what? If it works, it works.
Just be right. Easy.
Both point characters are knocked out.
Benimaru able to clean up what was left of Rio.
Ready?
We get into Chizuru, which has been the second biggest problem, and that's a great start. A very common starter for Benimaru is that round start right Jinkin. Great presence of mind from Seis.
Oh, but we get the JB right into the EX. Oh, nice back roll from Seis. Create a little bit of space. Got the rated PR coming through with the 32 months. Appreciate you for the support. Ooh, yep.
Match point for player one.
Seis has been really good with that spacing literally all day with that Chizuru, and it's one of the reasons why his is one of the best.
Ready? Go!
Oh, but we answer back with a CD there. Oh, Robert's Isla. Just absolutely going to town, but now we get the Isla mirror match here. Of course, Robert does have the slight advantage when it comes to meter. But we found out, you know, a difference between 1 or 2 bars doesn't make a whole lot of difference. As long as you're in that quick max range, you're good to go.
Yeah, definitely the bigger part is whoever gets the hit here. You just need a couple of meters in order to start operating with Isla. Very close D though. That's mine from Robert to use the right button at the right time. Reset. Oh, ready for it. Seis gets a reversal throw. Gets him out of the corner. Big deal versus this character.
Oh, but 2Bs, harassment. Able to score a throw, very nice.
Ooh, trying to get the whip punish on the roll. A little bit too late. And Seis wasn't able to take the, or react to it properly. Robert able to take the first one.
Yeah, so let's see. Are we going to be able to clean things up, or is Robert going to keep running away with this? I think Robert has had one of the most impressive runs I've seen in a while here at TNS.
It's looking real good.
Just absolutely playing out of his mind, only going down to Lokof in a very close set here. So it's up to Seis to prove that he can blow through Robert to take on Lokof. Of course, Seis also qualifying for the top 8 loser side here, so has had quite the run himself.
If Fairy's gonna play every time we get Chizuru versus Benny, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this match. Legitimately one of my favorite tracks of fighting games of all time.
Here we go into the knockdown.
Whoa, no, help! Help! I'm getting mixed!
Beautiful overhead connecting there. Minty coming through with the $30. Minty is also the one running the stream this weekend, so make sure to give her a lot of love. Thank you, Minty.
Given Chizuru a little bit more work here, but we've seen her make the deficit up before. So we'll see if he gets the opportunity. Great confirm into the quick max. Gonna have the level 1 seal the specials and get a really easy safe jump.
And look at that guard gauge. It's starting to crank. Robert goes for the roll. It's caught, but it's not a whole lot. That is absolutely damage you're willing to take, but unfortunately we can't aggress afterward.
Oh, it's gonna give Robert another chance here. What a 5A. Keeping him corralled in the corner. And Robert takes a risk and it works out. It gets him out of the corner and gives him some breathing room, but Seis closes the door quite quickly.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
This track is so good. Ah, blessed. Yeah, once again, we have to deal with an opponent who has a lot of meter. Well, I should say had a lot of meter over their opponent that with Shatter Strike, wasting a bar. Gets a hit and confirms from the level 1.
Ooh. All right. Yep, level 2. Level 2. Dump it all into the DP. That's enough to get the kill there. Clean work.
Yeah, understandable. Really wants to get rid of this character. You see how good Robert or Seis is controlling the pace of the match. So Robert wanted to take the most advantage out of the few openings he was getting. Not gonna tack on any more to that one. Nice. Air to air. Trying to go for that air throw, but if you whiff it, you still get a really good normal in the jump C.
Oh, that is tragic. Robert definitely going to capitalize on that one. Immediately goes for the 2B. Up 2-0 now.
Yeah, Robert's Benimaru is just looking so good. Really love the decision making.
I know we talk a lot about Geese being Geese and Isla being some of the best characters in the game, but Benimaru is right up there with
I'd agree.
them. He has a answer for every single situation you could possibly be put in. Putting Chizuru on anchor now. Okay, interesting. Isla on point.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
See how this swap is going to play out here for Seis. Last chance, has to make a reverse 3-0 to move on to grand finals. It's going to be a tough uphill battle.
Yeah, so Robert taking advantage of the order select, putting Shun'Ei on point again. We've seen him on point before, so it's not like it's not foreign, but could be kind of scary for the Isla. You can see right here. Whoa.
All right. Yeah, this mix-up game is just so potent, man.
There's a chance. There was a chance. And that's the threat, man. That's the threat. I was liking the Rio point. I didn't think that the point war was the issue. But Seis with 2 down thought that any sort of change could be a difference. Maybe just wanted more meter on the Rio. Oh, what a far D.
Yeah, pop back. Oh, another fast fall. I love the way that we're trying to mix in this fast fall, but so far no one's really bit on it, right? Bit on the bait.
Yeah, Seis once again playing really good on the control style, has made up almost this entire life deficit with just normals and little hits here and there. Oh, could have been close enough for the punish there, maybe a little bit too late.
Oh, but wake up, Shatter Strike, YOLO. It's gonna work out here. Huge win, but we land immediately into the DP. I love that decision from Seis.
Oh, that was so risky. That was the whole set on the line for that DP, and it worked out. Seis going into Robert's Benimaru with 4 bars. If he can deal with this problem, it can give him a much better chance at extending this set. Not over just yet, though. Underneath that 700 health and 4 bars for Rio can be a lot of damage, but the EX command grab is gonna seal it. We haven't seen it much from Robert, but he pulls it out when he needs it.
This is so scary, though. Set point. The music changing as well. 5 bars here for Seis. Can we make this comeback? Gotta dig down deep. This is a start. Gets the pressure rolling.
Yeah, this character can definitely make the comeback here, especially with 5 bars. Oh, what a presence of mind. Knew that the EI was gonna whiff and got the whiff punish and this big combo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's 1 character down. Only Isla remaining.
Ugh. When people have that presence of mind to understand the opponent's range on hit and know something's gonna whiff, that's how you know these guys are experts.
Right? Yep.
Knockdown.
Knockdown, not spending all the meter though. You want to save it for the next confirm because you should be able to possibly kill. Level 2, gonna hit its mark. Not sure it's enough though, even with the follow-up. It is! Just enough. And Robert does it. 3-0 over Seis, moving on to get the run back here again.
Interesting.
It is really interesting, actually, to see Shun'Ei take a bench. Maybe we just didn't feel like Shun'Ei was working enough for us in the first set against Lokof.
Yeah. I think he did actually kind of struggle to get the character started. I mean, it wasn't like all bad, obviously. It went 3-2. But I think there were some points where we felt like the Shun'Ei was lacking a little bit. So maybe just trying it for the first game here. Maybe thinking that this is the correct game plan versus Lokof.
Oh, what is this mall music? Oh, whoa! I couldn't tell whether that was left or right. Ambiguous cross-up coming through. Robert. Oh, no!
Oh, this is going to be big damage here. And the setup afterwards. Yeah, going to spend the EX to keep the corner. Whoa, looking for the DP there.
I mean, very smart, but is going to get chipped out there by the slicer. Still, that is a ton of damage that Benimaru had to eat, and Lokof can easily tie this up. Too high.
Yeah, good presence of mind to know that it's too high. Mashing out that DP in time.
And we're tied up.
Very, very rare do we see both characters see punish on the bottom side of their screens, but that was a perfect time for it. Catches out on the first level 1 here. Gonna add a little EX afterwards. Keep the corner. Make sure we get those stomps in to confirm some of the poison damage.
Nice punish there, just going for the snake arm, nothing too crazy. Bends the poison this time for the stomp. It's not gonna kill, but you're putting yourself in a really strong scenario.
Stops the poison right before it kicks him into shit position, but the jump D in the air, well placed for Lokof.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
You see Robert run up into that range, closing the gap on Yamazaki is a big deal. Don't want to give him the range where he can just throw out Gekis for free. Yeah, looking for the counter hit off of the 6B, but didn't find it.
Stomp here to take the corner. Lokof is just looking so dominant right now. Sammy, I really don't know what Robert needs to do to change this. There we go. I mean, this is a start.
Yeah, this is going to be a good amount of damage. Yeah, just level 1 there. Or sorry, EX is into level 1. Card cancel, roll forward.
Only problem is you have to play a near perfect game, even if you get the kill here on Yamazaki, right? Look at the clock. You're not getting a lot of health back if you win this.
Yeah, and the character gets to do double specials on block. Also means a lot for this little bit of life that Robert has left.
Oh, the double Rapukin. Interesting. So we are able to get rid of the Yamazaki, but Benimaru, you can't get breathed on, all right?
Final round. Ready?
Yeah, it's going to be really tough. He does get 150 life back. Was right at that 18-second mark. Enough health to operate on a couple of chip situations, but not being able to take these little hits. Lokof able to take the first game.
All right, yeah, game number 1 for Lokof, like you said. Order select, member select. Is it time to bring back Shun'Ei?
Yeah, it might have. I felt like to some degree the Geese was an experiment, and doesn't feel like it had the same value as the original team that he's been running for the most part. And the Shun'Ei comes back. And you see, actually, right back to the original order that Lokof preferred in winners finals, putting the Yamazaki up on point.
Yeah, Yamazaki point. Yamazaki's been so consistent, just any point that he gets put in, whether it's point, mid, or anchor.
Ready?
But Yamazaki point against Shun'Ei is going to be good. Yamazaki does have some decent anti-airs, right? They are a little bit on the committal side, though.
Yeah, that 2C has a lot of whiff recovery, but a great arc, great hitbox, decent speed as well for what it's worth. Actually seeing it right there. Love seeing that 2C in that position. Doesn't want to worry about whether he's in the close normal range or not.
Great. Oh, okay. I think a little too far away to actually get the confirm there with level 1, right? I
Yeah.
thought he didn't go for it. What a call out with the throw.
Well, could be the start. Goes for the cross up and hits.
Momentum is starting to build here now. Does level 1 and gets the kill. Robert with the first blood.
Player 1 clinches the first round.
Critical save with the Shun'Ei. Puts him back on the team, and he already pays off in a big way. See if Robert can extend this round for a little bit longer, gain some meter. Those 4 bars on the side of Lokof are the big difference. Hard bar though. Gonna have to get Lokof to commit to something. Yeah, doesn't want to spend the meter just yet. Wants to give it to his next character, but slowly but surely he's taking down the health on this Benny.
So important here. You can see Lokof doesn't want to spend any meter at all, not even defensively. Is able to get the kill here. 37 seconds. We're going to get put back into green health, but still around about half health. Just a little over. But more importantly, we were able to do that and maintain the 4 bars, meaning that next hit we get here on Robert, we are going to make him pay.
Yeah, but like generally speaking, you really want to keep always building meter. You never want to stay at max. And Lokof spent so much of that on max. He didn't gain the meter that you would normally get here. So he's kind of like, to a degree, at a meter deficit.
You know what? That is a good point to make, actually, here. But now we're starting to spend some of this meter. Goes for the guard cancel, but overshoots the jump.
Yeah, it's because you only build so much meter on average per game. If you spend it doing normals on block and specials while having max, it's kind of meter lost. It's so important to continuously spend meter on stuff once you get hits. To be fair though, Robert is making it a little bit more difficult than usual. That's level 2. DP's not going to be enough, but ship situation. Wake up, Raging Storm! Anything to continue this, and it wasn't enough. Still, slash on block going to be enough chip for Robert to tie up grand finals 1-1.
All right, we got a competitive set here. I mean, the first time that they faced each other in winners finals was competitive as well, coming down to game number 5. So let's see what's Lokof going to do here. Back to order select. What is the change going to be? Is it Geese on point? Is it Benimaru on point? Or are we trying to fake out Robert?
Yeah,
it's a fake out.
They both switched. So I think Yamazaki, he wanted to match the Yamazaki with the Shun'Ei.
Yeah. So we get Geese on point.
Yeah, because previously on winner's side, he played Shun'Ei second a lot.
Round 1.
I don't know if he wanted specifically Yamazaki Shun'Ei matchup. I thought maybe he just was hoping that the Yama would kill the Shun'Ei and then he would move on to 2 characters that can deal with the Shun'Ei quite well. But nonetheless, I think this is a different pairing than we've ever seen before. So we'll see something new. It's that air throw once again.
Oh, it's the standing D roundhouse. You want to talk about anti-airs? Geese has them for days. Just that close C, that 2C, that standing D, all incredible normals. Right now, though, putting the pressure onto Robert, able to escape from the corner with a well-placed DP, but sent right back in.
Nice little whiff punish there with the far D. Didn't commit to it just yet, but gets the hit afterwards. Not only getting the damage, but getting out of the corner. No!
A slow overhead?
Oh. I've actually done that so many times myself. You dial in the pressure, and for some reason or another, you don't get one of the buttons, and you get a raw 6A.
Hey, you know, we take that. We take those for sure. And now here going up against Shun'Ei. But just like that, Geese is out. Keeping it neck and neck this entire set. But who's going to come out on top here? Yamazaki rolled on in. This has been the MVP here of Lokof's team.
I think this will really tell me whether he wants the matchup or he wanted the positioning of these characters. Looking pretty good so far, as you're saying. It maybe looked like his best character all day. Take some setup. Keeping it simple.
Oh no. Try to go for a big punish there. You have to go for something a little bit lighter. 2C wasn't going to connect. Oh, right into level 1. Into the stomp. Should be dead. EX stomp just to make sure to get a little extra damage. I like it. You don't want any margin for error.
Just say, by the way, he did single hit snake strike there to make sure he gets the confirm. There are some ranges where the double hit will make that straight up whiff. And the Poison Super has, I think, the worst whiff animation for a level 1.
It's really bad.
It might be him or Mighty-kun, I don't remember, but it's real bad.
Been able to get the throw. Nice rollout to swap sides, and just like that, Lokof is able to take charge of the corner here. Lots of damage coming through. Again, just with the whiff.
Ooh, the double hop catching him for a throw. Robert cashing out on the damage here. EXDP to add, reset. Going for that throw once again. Didn't see it with the advanced strike.
All right, but now trying to create a little bit of space. There's the guard cancel on through. Big punish on the snake arm. And now it's Robert trying to take the lead here in points. 1-1 apiece, down to the anchor war. Lokof coming in with a little bit more meter and definitely a bigger life advantage here. We only need one touch to really close this out.
Remember what I was saying before? This match could be a big deal considering that they've been playing musical chairs with their order select. The advantage here can be big. That is going to be it. Lokof able to get a good confirm and clean up the Isla. It only needs one more game to take this TNS bracket here. See if we see the order select again. No, Robert's happy.
I like it. Just go right in, right?
He's either happy or he's just convinced himself that he just has to be better, and I think both are fine enough. Sometimes you just have to play better. Definitely, I mean, they got to anchor characters. One or two different decisions could definitely be the difference. Oh, yeah, cranking that guard bar down. Knew that Robert was gonna look for something there. Great reaction from Lokof.
All right, back is up against the wall. But even with his back up against the wall, Lokof is still just chipping away at Robert's health bar.
Oh, gets a jump in, gonna use a single EX in order to get it. Knows it's gonna kill with the 5 CD afterwards. And Lokof has a really strong start trying to take this set before it resets.
Oh, we are just inputting buttons here. Swinging, trying to get anything to connect.
Yeah, you see Robert keeping it a little bit calm. Lokof showed before he has the reactions to throw out the EX parry if he goes for some extended pressure.
Yes, but we don't want to overextend it, right? That's the big thing. Just trying to go for the guard break, catching Lokof, getting a little scared and trying to escape, and that should be a dead Geese right into the level 1 clothesline from hell.
Super smart from Robert. He understood that Lokof was actually looking for that extended pressure, so instead of going for it or backing up, he constantly staggered his pressure, resetting it by run up jump ace, taking extra plus frames, and eventually that guard bar got whittled down to the point where Lokof had to do something, and then Robert took advantage.
All right, big boot.
Oof. That shows the range that Yamazaki can command with the Seis strikes. One of the more farther reaching shatter strikes, unable to reach him.
Oh, the guard cancel, just trying to keep Lokof locked down at all costs, but to no avail.
Oh, yeah, finally getting a hit here. Can confirm it to the super. Doesn't mind the side switch, putting him closer to the corner.
Another guard cancel. Robert using more guard cancels than we have seen from him all tournament. He is really trying to pull out anything he can to take down this Yamazaki, but with 9 seconds on the clock, how are you going to do it? We just challenged.
Yep. He's just, Lokof has shown that his reactions have been on point for the Shun'Ei mix. And for the first time in a while, Robert tried to force it, but it did not work out still. Lokof one character away. Whoa, looking for that instant overhead. Lokof's had some good blocks on that.
But still, this is tournament point here for Lokof. Robert fighting for his life. Only has about 1 bar versus Lokof's 3.5. No punish on the whip DP. That was such a dropped opportunity.
Yeah, not only just the damage, but the able to gain the meter afterwards. This is definitely a 2-pronged loss. This is a big deal here. Lokof able to lord not only the damage possibilities, but also the health over his opponent.
But we've seen Robert make these comebacks before. It's not over yet. Guard cancel on, out. Still, Lokof forced to block all this pressure. Jump back with the button. This is it. This is doable. This is doable. Level 1. Next mix could decide it.
Yeah, gonna need one more. No,
he doesn't even.
He built the meter off the DP. Oh,
incredible, taking it to a game 5.
Oh, he built the meter. I didn't think it was gonna build that much meter. I even forgot the own thing I said myself, that DPs build the most meter out of any special in the game. And that was calculated from Robert. If he didn't think that was gonna build the meter, then he would have just done the EX.
Yeah, I completely didn't realize he was gonna build the meter either. That was looking like it was all said and done, right? He was down nearly 3 bars against Lokof with Benimaru coming in of all characters, but he didn't really get to play.
I legit thought, I was like, oh, this is Lokof Benny with like 3 bars. I'm gonna see him 6 EX DPs on Robert and win. I legit thought that. And you know, he got 1 out, didn't get punished, but afterwards he just couldn't find the time for him.
Absolutely crazy. We even went all the way back to character select here. Lokof taking that moment to breathe. Yamazaki is coming out on point.
It's about to be a party up in here.
Isla seeing the 2nd position now, though. Robert looked really good on the Isla anchor, obviously clutching him out the win here and extending this tournament a little bit longer.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Here we go. Oh, we got the old man Joseph colors on. On in. Pressure is up.
once again, dude. Lokof's reactions on Shun'Ei mix has been so good. You can understand why early on Robert felt like the Shun'Ei wasn't going to be able to really do it for him, but time and time again, even at these deficits, Robert's been able to find the hit with the Shun'Ei and really start the train going.
But the question is, are we gonna be able to get? Nope, no, we're not. The question was answered right there. Lokof able to stop the train on its tracks here, and now has a pretty substantial lead. Robert with the Isla in the middle position here. Benimaru on anchor for both players. Seeing both of them pulling out a lot of guard cancels now.
Yeah.
Using this meter for a lot of defensive options here, recognizing how strong each player is and how deadly the offense has been.
Yeah, I mean, just using that meter for the positioning is so big in this game. Knockdown. Nice block on the cross-up. Definitely been very ambiguous from Robert's setups. Woo, great reactions.
Oh, whoa, we just wake up mashing. Look, there is no life in that life bar, Sammy. Oh. No shot. No shot.
How does a man with no life run up to A and get that confirm? Oh,
all you needed to do was hold down back and then guard cancel. That was it. That was it.
Oh. Getting rid of this Yama might have been the chance to make a comeback. It looks so bleak now. Oh my god.
Cancel on the CD into the snake arm. Nice with the 2C. Huge whiff. Obviously not going to kill off of this.
So much.
All right, he's down. No, he's not.
No, not again. No.
Yeah, no, the roll forward. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it has enough active frames to deal with the roll. That's
also
such a funny way to deal
Sammy.
with a pixel of health.
Yeah, you had to spend 3 bars to get rid of 1 pixel of health. Are you kidding me? 3 bars for that. And the 2D is going to do it. Lokof takes it 3-2. What a set down to the wire.